back for Arfield. 1-0 Burnley. Scott Arfield. He's been threatening that recently. And all the Burnley players run to the Darwin end.
Burnley win the next ball. Here's Sir Rory now. On the outside. Decent.
Barnes! He got it! Ashley Barnes with it! What a cross from Sir Rory! And there was Ashley Barnes! And Burnley leading the derby.
Obviously quickly finds Benson in space at the byline. Can Burnley get a goal here? Back for Brownell. Saved by the keeper.
Burnley won it to the end. That is magnificent. They deserve that.
On it by Paul Pantella. On for a hat-trick.
He's got it. Hat-trick for Nathan Teller. Oh, he's on fire at the minute. 3-0 Burnley. It's Nathan Teller's day.
And Burnley are 3 off here. Fantastic derby. Here's Benson. Can he go on the outside? Comes inside. Tommy Shaw.
Oh, the goal. Manuel Benson once more. That is top class.
Burnley have done it. Fantastic. The Clarets deserve the championship title. They've been the best side throughout the campaign. Burnley have won the second tier. What a fantastic achievement. The players have been magnificent.
Yes, hello everyone and welcome along to the official TurfCast podcast watch along here on the TurfCast podcast channel. I will be honest with you all, I'm going to be straight up with you all right now and just say it is only me this evening, so I don't know if it's going to be absolutely horrendous. I have done watch-alongs in the past before where it is just me and they were okay. However, I do enjoy it more when I have somebody like Nathan or Andrew / Chris, whoever with me. Nathan couldn't make it tonight because he's working. Liam said he was going to come on, but he had to drop out. And I'm supposed to have a mate here with me. And he said I was at his house, right, playing darts. And I'm like, I need to go. I've got watch along. I'm live. He's coming around. I was like, yeah. I'm just going to go for a poo. And then I'll come round. I don't know if he's having a poo with a death-defying radius or what, or he's fell down the toilet. But he's not arrived. Hopefully, it turns up at some point. Obviously, the kickoff is delayed. For those of you that don't know, the kickoff's been delayed 10 minutes due to the Burnley coach being stuck in traffic. So maybe he's delayed because of that. Maybe he's stuck in traffic as well. We'll see either that or he's dying on the toilet like Elvis did. R.I.P. Robbie, if you have. Hopefully you haven't. But welcome everyone. I noticed there's a lot of grief again in the comments about me being late, even though I wasn't late. Jack, I'm looking at you, mate. But someone did say in the comments, well, you are known for it. And I was like, yeah, fair enough, I suppose. But before we get started and read out the comments and look at the teams and things like that, just remind you all, we have teamed up with Midnight. Bet 10, get £30 in free bets by scanning the QR code. It is normally in the description as well. But I'll be honest with you, I forgot to do it for this video, I think. Just scan the QR code. You don't need a link in the description as well. How old are you? 70. Scan this QR code, stick a tenner on Palace, and then you'll get £30 in free bets and a winning bet as well. Or if you fancy throwing your money away, you can stick a tenner on Burnley. But yeah, let me know your predictions in the comments below. I have got, by the way, or not just me, everyone on the channel has got so much stick about this today, by the way. It's absolutely brilliant. The comments that I get for stuff like this, honestly, it proper makes me laugh. Like, what do people expect? Like, we haven't won since October. Like, and that was against the Wolves, and that was somewhat fortuitous. They were the better side in the second half. We were the better side in the first half. But even that was somewhat fortuitous. And then we predict us to lose. What am I supposed to do? Say, yeah, we're gonna win 3-0 out of fucking nowhere. Honestly, people wind me up. There's been a comment here that annoys me. And this guy is actually a good Burnley fan as well. It's Amir Stansfield Bushtack. He says, I'm a bit uncomfortable with everyone predicting defeats. I thought this was a Palace page. No, you didn't, mate, because you follow us. So shut up. Stop lying. I'm going to go 2-1 to us. And as Kevin Keegan once said, just because of these below, I would love it if we beat them. Love it. I mean, you should love it if Burnley win the game anyway. What the fuck? Why do you want Burnley to win more? Because someone you don't even know has predicted a defeat. And he's put, come on, you Clarets, get it on the tactics board. If that's as much as Scott Parker's tactics can achieve, then that says more about Scott Parker than anything else. So I responded, and yes, I am annoyed. So I'm telling you all about it. But giving fans grief for not being optimistic after a 16-game winless run is a strange one. And I completely, Obviously, I agree because I said it, idiot. But I just think it's bizarre. Like, how can you be mad at other fans for thinking they're going to get beat instead of being mad at the players and the manager and the board for this absolute shit show that they served up for this season? Beggars belief. But anyway, we'll look at the teams and things like that in a second. Keep your comments coming in. Evening, lads, says Jamie. Evening, lads and ladettes, says Claret and Blue 1882. Chris Dempsey says, just want to share my suffering with fellow Clarets. That's what this is all about, mate. I'm going to be miserable tonight. You're probably going to be miserable. And if not, and we are happy, then we can all enjoy it together, can't we? Jack's giving me grief as well for being late. I'm not going to put their ones on screen today, Jack. Chantal says, hi, I think this will be a lose. Can't see us getting anything, but I would say the season over. I think it's been over for a while, Chantal, if I'm honest with you. Muzz says, right, Joe, I'm only watching this as you lot promised to take off an item. It's just me today, mate, so absolutely no chance. But can I just say, and if I say so myself, how smart is this shirt? It's Claret and Blue Adidas number. This was actually, I don't know if I mentioned it, my birthday on Monday. This is a beautiful birthday present from a Blackburn fan, by the way, from a Blackburn fan. So, yeah, Lewis says, all right, Joe, how are we? Good, mate. The beers are going to help tonight, I would imagine. The beers are going to help tonight. But it's looking like I'm on my own. So if all of you can just spam the comments and constantly talk to me, that would really, really help. Hans Face, back to my place, 4852. Love the name, I think. Says, hey, Joe, thanks so much for doing this. No worries. And the predictions are coming in now as well. That's great to see. Tim says 1-1. That's an optimistic one. Robbo says 3-1. I presume that's to Palace, mate, because you put 3 first. Hans Face, back to my place. It's going to get annoying reading that, I'm not going to lie. Says 1-1. Jack McCallum says 2-1 Burnley tonight. JBL to bag a couple. Bloody hell. My mate who went for a poos here. If JBL bags a couple tonight, I'll be absolutely beside myself. I've told everyone about your poo and how you just weren't turning up. No one laughed, so don't worry. Muzz says, is Andrew feeling okay or does he need a hug? I don't like Andrew without his blind optimism. Tim says, we score first in the second half and the late equaliser. 4-1 Palace, says Michael. Could say we're acting like 3-year-olds, says Burnley till I die, 1882. Obviously in reference to the chairman's comments recently, which I've had my piece. I've said my piece on it, but they were a disgrace. Andrew's in the chat. This is Andrew, by the way, who's on screen now. He says, I need a hug after watching Parker Ball all season. Happy 40th, mate. You don't look a day over 39. Absolute rude. I was 21. There's a lad who's just... have you wiped your bum? Yeah, right. Thank you. There's a lad who got stuck down the toilet. But anyway, let's have a look at the teams, shall we? Does anyone... I mean... Where we need to talk about Hartman as well, because what on earth is going on? I know he was awful against Fulham. Was it Fulham? It was Fulham, weren't it? I know he was awful against Fulham, and he's been dropped for that. But does he need to be dropped forever? Like, what's going on? He was a resaleable asset, and I reckon we'd have got quite a bit of money for Hartman because he started the season off very well. He did look like he'd got off the boil a little bit, admittedly, and he was very poor against Fulham. But yeah, I'm not sure it's a case of dropping him forever. And now are we going to get the money back for him? Completely, I just think it's bizarre. Forget Hartman, where's Ajay, says Andrew. Hartman won't play for us again unless Parker leaves. I think that probably is right. But I think if I had to choose between Hartman and Parker, personally, I'm choosing Hartman. Alan Slow Runners in the chat. Good to see you again, mate. He said, I'm not allowed to stay up after 8 p.m. as a 3-year-old toddler. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of that tonight in there. But anyway, this is the starting line. I think goal: Martin Dubravka, Kyle Walker, Joe Worrell, Maxime Esteve, Big Les, Marcus Edwards, Jadon Anthony, Humphreys, Fleming, Hannibal, and Loren. So I would imagine that is a back 5 with Loren. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's have a look and see how Flash Score have set it up for us. Not just their guess anyway, to be fair, but let's just have a look. Fingers crossed Josh Loren is in midfield and not... Come on, work. And not in... they've got it as a back 5. Josh Loren on the right-hand side of Maxime Esteve. Kyle Walker is right wing-back. Humphreys is left wing-back. Joe Rowe, Maxime Esteve and Loren in the middle. Big Les and Hannibal in the middle. Above them, Edwards and Anthony and Zian up top on his own. So back 5 again, ole, as Andrew says. What channel are we on, says Ryan Collins. Naughty Kitty 69. What is it with you and these dodgy names? Hans Face, back to my place. Naughty Kitty 69. Did you really need the 69? Did you? So no starting striker, says Muzz. I mean, Fleming will be the person playing in that role, but depends how you feel about him, really, doesn't it? Sorry, there's going to be a lot of that when I'm on my own. You're just going to have to accept me having a beer. Yeah, let's have a look at the Palace team then anyway. Henderson in goal, Munoz, Lerma, Lacroix, Richards, Mitchell, Blackburn, Bastard, Kamada, Starr, Gessand, and Strand Larson. You just know Strand Larson's going to score, don't you? I know he's not a striker, Muzz, but he's going to be playing in that role. He's more of a 10. I would like him. I think he's the best of what we've got at the minute because Brozier's awful. Foster's, I've stuck up for him as long as I possibly can, but he's also awful. So, yeah, Strand Larson, 1 goal this season. Guess who it was? It was a penalty, to be fair, Jordan. Obviously, he scored against us at Molineux when he played against us already this season. Excuse me, where's that comment gone? Ryan Collins says, what channel are we on? It is TNT Sports 5, but it's not working yet. So if you are watching on literally a legal device, like your telly, if you have Sky and TNT legally, which I obviously do, apparently you go onto any TNT channel, press the red button, and it comes up. Whereas if you're watching on a perfectly legal streaming device, it should just be there. So TNT 5 is what you're looking for. Fleming's still our top goal scorer, though, isn't it? I think he is. Where's Brozier, says Jamie Brown. You know what? I shouldn't laugh at stuff like this, but there were a funny comment on Twitter earlier. Somebody put, where's Brozier? Somebody put, dead I hope they don't care. I was laughing my head off. Obviously, we don't wish him to be dead, but still funny. What you thought of us then? What do we all think of these links to Craig Bellamy, by the way? What do we all think to these links to Craig Bellamy? I don't know. I'd take him, especially for the Championship. But again, I feel like we're going to be in a similar position when we get promoted to the Premier League than what we were on the Vincent Kompany. I think it'll be too much gung-ho. But it does feel like it's one that makes sense a little bit, if I'm going to be honest with you. So, yeah, is that 5? Is that working?
Yeah, just a different show.
Oh, happy days. Well, TNT Sport 5 should be coming on any minute, but with the game being delayed, who knows? The channel might be delayed as well. Naughty Kitty 69 says, all the numbers were taken. Is anyone else sick of Parker in certain moments at this moment in time? The best version of ourselves? Yes. My illegal Chinese stream isn't working. You mean perfectly legal, Muzz? Come on. Perfectly legal. Alan Slow Runner says, I'd take Joe Kinnear over Parker at the moment. Andrew says, you feel sorry for him. He was a bastard on Welsh, but he's all right now. That's just because you want him as manager. Speaking of bastards and manager, did you notice that Gary Rowett pulled out of the Blackburn job today? That was quite funny. They've been talking to Gary Rowett for a while, and he wouldn't commit to Blackburn. So in fairness, it's Blackburn that's pulled out. But basically because they were ready to offer Rowett the deal, they wanted to give it to him. He was talking to him for a while. They'd sorted out a few bits and bobs, apparently, from what I've read on Twitter. And then at the last minute, he wouldn't commit to them because other people had started talking to him at other managerial jobs. I'm not sure who. Leicester would be a poor appointment for Leicester, if I'm honest with you. And then they won't commit. So that was quite funny, I thought. Bellamy would be worth a gamble, but far from my first choice, says Jordan. Carrick's my first choice, but do I think we get him now? Absolutely not. Martin Keown currently on as a pundit, so you're not missing much. Yeah, I think I did see him, but I was presumed it was the City game, to be honest, because someone did say it's been on for half an hour. There you go, Jacob. So, yeah. Andrew does say, I would snap your hand off for Bellamy, but I'd take anyone right now. Would you take me? I'll do it for 100 grand a year. That's cheap for a manager, that, in Prem. Oh, it's doing that weird thumbs up thing. Sorry. But anyway, match will be starting 10 minutes. This is the problem. You were all giving me grief earlier for being late, even though I wasn't. And now I've got 10 minutes to kill. What we're going to do for 10 minutes? Don't know. Apparently, Rowett turned Blackburn down because his last club, Oxford, had to play just in front of one empty stand, not four. I like it. I wonder where you're going with that one as well, then. Wherein got a Swedish stream instead, says Muzz. Just get TNT Sports 5 on. If you hear any... There you go. Did you hear that? That's... Hold on, wait. I do apologise if you hear any more horrible sounds, but he has been for a poo, so hopefully they don't really come on that much. That's your fault. So, yeah. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't liked the stream already, make sure you like it. Let's have a look on the stream and see how many have liked it. We currently have 112 people in here, and we only have 19 likes. Come on, guys. More likes, please. If you've already liked it, I don't know, share it. And don't forget, you can send in some super chats. And if you don't want to send in a super chat for whatever reason, you can always support the channel by scanning that QR code. Remember, if you scan that QR code, you bet £10, get £30 in free bets, but make sure you scan that QR code. And don't just go on a different website and scan their QR code, because that will be stupid. You're supporting our channel if you want to. Again, feel free if you don't want to. But you have to do something for me. You have to like it. The super chats are available as well, as I've already said. I'll leave that on for a little bit, and then anyone can scan it if they want to scan it. I will read some of the comments out, but I can't put them up at the minute because it'll go over the QR code. Apparently the Burnley bus was late, says Henrik. Yes, stuck in traffic around London. Classic London, by the way. But yeah, so the kickoff has been delayed till 1940. Fingers crossed we don't let that bastard score, obviously referring to Adam Wharton. You know what? I thought it was horrendously cringe. I say cringe. We'd have done the exact same thing. But when his entire family went to the turf and sat in the Palace end and all started chanting anti-Burn, he was awful in that game. He was absolutely awful. And then they give it Billy Big Bollocks on Twitter afterwards. Classic bastards, I suppose. But anyway, what can you do? Like you said, we'd probably do the same. Reese's Footy Feed says, can't scan the QR code and log into Discovery Plus. To log into Discovery Plus. What? You're going to be my eyes, Joe. You might be more fun extracting my own teeth watching anyway. Well, fingers crossed, Reese's Footy Feed. Is that Reese Darts Reese? Or is that a different Reese? Would say Bellamy makes sense, says MJ. But yeah, keep your comments coming in, and please make sure you scan that QR code. If you want me to put it back up because you're going to scan it, feel free. You can probably scan it. Yeah, there you go, lad. There you go. There you go. Mates supporting mates. That's how it should be. Fleming to do what he did at Watford to him. What did he do at Watford to him? I must have missed that. Robbo 1882 says, hopefully we're parking the bus in front of our goal. You know what, Tom, what's he called? I don't know his last name. He's on No Name Never. Quite funny on Twitter, though. Don't hold that against him. That's a joke. I don't mind No Name Never. Don't mind any of them. But he said, what did he say now? Not the first time we've had an issue with a coach, obviously referring to Scott Parker because he's the head coach. So that was pretty funny. But yeah, match will be getting started soon, so we'll be able to chat and just watch the game, and I'll talk you through the game and things like that, as it should be on these watch-alongs. I nearly clicked up Winter Olympics then. Probably more entertaining, to be fair. You know, come here and have a bit of a moment. That tends to be the friend. Who's got Everton tickets? Says no to Kitty 69. I do, and actually, I need to be honest with you all. There's not. I've enjoyed doing the watch along the other day. Like I said, I enjoyed it with Nathan. It's not as good when I'm on my own, but I did enjoy doing it with Nathan recently. I have done them in the past, so I've not enjoyed them as much, but I really enjoyed that one with Nathan. However, I'm going to start doing them more now because we've got so many views in that Sunderland one. I think we're like 4,500. So I'm going to do it more. However, I'm going to Chelsea. I'm going to Everton. So there's not going to be any for the Chelsea or the Everton games. However, I have been thinking of buying, them Ray-Ban glasses that camera in. I've been thinking of buying them and going to games and just filming like my point of view. I don't know, will people watch that? Even if people would watch it, I would look an absolute talent with them on, wouldn't I? So I don't know. We'll see. There's a light show at Palace. Yay. I quite like them, I know people whinge and stuff, but I quite like them. Jimmy Paddy's in the chat. He's a Sunderland fan. Don't hold that against him. He says, Joe, calm down, no temper tantrums. Absolutely mad that's been said, isn't it, Jimmy? Be good to get an opposition fan's point of view on it. We're doing it in Baby Leon 8542. Says, I met a girl in Panama. Joe's won that. She asked me where you're from. I said, Burnley. I took her around. I said, tonight you're playing away. We are Burnley FC. And I used to love that. I loved it. We need to bring it back. Is it on YouTube or all? Put me in a copyright. We'll probably play it. There's pre-match entertainment. So I can stop absolute waffling. Panama Jaws, Burnley song. Watch this. There will be a copyright attached to it, and we'll get the stream taken down. Hold on, I found it. Right, how do I do this? How do I bring it in? We can all have a bit of a bop. If this gets listen, if this stream does get taken down because of this, I will be immediately starting a new one, right? So be ready to find it. Right, that's wrong. Remove that. Add that. There we go. Right.
Thompson has it just outside the knee. Thompson shoots! Burnley have 2-0 up. They lead 3-0 on aggregate. And Burnley are heavily bound. It's Thompson's volley and Bob Marcus Hanneman. The Clarets have never won in an against stadium. They're on course to win tonight.
Put to the shows here with this play kickoff. Who's edited this? Who's edited this?
It's up to wherever we go. We are Burnley FC. How I love you so. Yeah, Burnley FC. And I hope so happy to be Burnley FC. How I love you so.
You good.
Burnley FC is your home.
I'm here for the streets of Morgan.
I met a girl in the Panama Jaws. She asked me, where do you play?
Play this in time, can I see? Maybe I'm happy.
Tonight we're playing away. 'Cause you're Burnley FC and I'm so glad to be Burnley FC. How I love you so shout it out. Burnley FC.
Yeah, we'll tear that off. Apologies if you were enjoying that, but the game's getting close to getting started. So we should probably start actually paying attention to the game. Henrik says, looks like a 4-3-3 on the broadcast lineup. I did see it. But that's just some guy doing graphics in an OB truck outside. I know because I work in TV, so that could be wrong. We'll just have to see how it looks on the lineup, Henrik, to see. Andrew, you've never heard that before. I always had you as like sort of like my age, maybe a little bit older. I might be wrong. I don't know why. It originally came out in 94-95 season for that Wembley when we beat Stockport. I think I had it on tape. I genuinely had it on tape. And then somebody did a remix on YouTube. That's all it was. It was never official. Why is Tino dropped? Says Alan Slow Runner. I like him, and I don't think he suits the Parker system. However, I would imagine it's because of it. Genuinely, and I thought we did look better in the second half when we brought Josh Loren on, which probably says more than anything else. My dad's just texted me. He put shock. Ward-Prowse on the bench. How would you expect that? He's not going to start, is it? But yeah, fingers crossed. Literally, as I'm saying that as well, Ian Miller says, "Will Ward-Prowse get a game tonight?" Well, Parker's promised some, so we'll see. Right, listen, I've got the game here on a Perfectly Legal website, and I've got the game there on my big telly, nearly for my mate, but I wouldn't have done anyway. On a Perfectly Legal streaming device that goes on the side, this is in front. So stick to your dodgy website. Born in Burnley, in London, that's why. Fair enough, Andrew. You must have missed it. Anyway, match has kicked off. Let's just very quickly go through the lineups again. So in goal for Burnley is number 1, Martin Dubravka. Number 2, Kyle Walker. Number 4, Joe Warren. Number 5, Maxime Esteve. Number 8, Big Les. Number 10, Marcus Edwards. Number 11, Jayden Anthony. Number 12, Bashir Humphreys. Number 19, Ziyun. Number 28, Hannibal Medjbret. And 29, Josh Loren. In goal, we have Vice, Bruno Larson, Foster, Florentino, Tuna, Ekdal, Ward-Prowse, and Perez and Barnes. I nearly didn't say Perez. Yes, sorry. What's that? Kerry? Who's Kerry? Big Les, why call him Kerry? I don't get it. Let's hear it for Burnley, says Muzz. You're going to have to tell us. If you need to explain it, we don't want people to do this. You can't say that. Sponsored by GM Fitted Furniture Limited. Right, you can say whatever, mate. You say whatever you want. There's no broadcast restrictions here. Yeah, it's not too loud because then it'll come on YouTube and then they'll hear it and then they might. That should be fine. That should be fine. Anyone in the comments, let me know because my friends just turned the telly up ever so slightly. So if you can hear the broadcast, let me know and I'll have to turn it down. I don't want the screen to get taken down because of it. I missed GM Fitted Furniture Limited, says North Kitty. Have we conceded yet, says Theo. His name's actually Dion, but it looks like Theo. No, actually, not yet. However, I am a little bit behind. So I would like to remind you all, if you are watching on a proper telly, don't come into the comments and be like 1-0 to Palace, 2-0 to Palace, 3-0 to Palace, because then I'll see it before. If you're going to do that, I'll turn the comments off. Then nobody, I'll take the ball home and go home. Fun fact, I used to work for GM Fitted Furniture. You forgot the limited minute. So I don't believe you. No, I'm joking. It is put limited. Who remembers that time? You might remember this, because Steph used to announce the whole thing, but do you remember before kick-off, this is the ground safety and now in the event of evacuation of whole or part of the ground becoming necessary, an announcement will be given on the public address system. And I can't remember the rest of it. But that was fun. Anyway, let's get into the real stuff. Do you really think that Burnley are going to score? No, I've gone for 1-0, as you can see. Looks like 5 at the back. Well, are you in front of me now? Oh, he's in front of me now. FFS. So I might have to watch that one now instead. I'm just going to give it a refresh. Let's see what happens. This one was in front earlier. Anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, that one's in front. So I'll tell you what. TV angle. That's why I put it on that bracket. Sit at work here or do these streams or whatever, and then crack on. Back you're on stream now though. Oh, he's paranoid. He's all right. You can get involved. Loser. Edwards FFS says I'm a slow runner. Twiggy's in the chat. Have you been in for a while, mate? I didn't see you. Apologies. Good to see you, mate. It says the gangway is an exit gate, so clearly marked in yellow. Yeah, I do remember that. Anyway, a bit warm, me. It made me redundant. Really? I know you got paid out, mate. Me laughing at your demise. It made me redundant. Right, so we have the stream, we have the telly angled. It's definitely back 5, that, by the way, everybody. Josh Lorenz there. It's definitely about 5. 100% about 5. Look at that. That's about 5. That's definitely about 5. Alan, I think you're wrong there on that one. Lorenz quite fluid though, isn't he? He will come in and out of it, so maybe you're looking at it. Yeah, such a loser. I was like, oh my god, some third fantasy. Messi's did his own bloody self. Ian Miller says Forest Wolves scores allowed. We'll be happy with them. But yeah, feel free. I'll try and put them in myself and mention them out myself as well, Ian, at some point. That's harsh, Alan. That is harsh, Alan. Loren isn't quite anything really. I like him. I don't necessarily think he's great as a footballer, especially in the Prem. But I actually do like him. Did you see that TikTok today that some guy put up? Taking should really start talking about the match. I love these watch ones. I don't actually talk to you all about the match. Hannibal, what is that, man? Hannibal has the ball in the middle, passes it out to I think it's Humphries and absolutely wanking pass. This is why I don't get up BBC. That's how I describe stuff. Absolutely wanking the pass. Wait for it to jump. Yeah, that's Remember to like the stream if you haven't already. Let's have a refresh. You did you? Yeah. Putting my kid through school, you lot, by scanning that QR code. There you go. Scan the QR code, bet 10, get 30. Just a reminder, like the stream, just having a look. We have 49 likes with 150 people in it. 50, we have 50 now. Make sure you like the stream, please. The match is usually shy. I'm well at me. Yeah, he's big for 8, isn't he? He's big for 8. I was going through some of my old watch-alongs recently, and there's one where Parker, my son, by the way, not Scott, he's called Parker. He's in the background, and it looks so young on it. Just moved into Foster Drive. I can say that I don't live there anymore. I'm not doxing myself. Palace on the attack. It's been snuffed out. Maxime Esteve got a foot to it. Look at that. I blur the background out, but it recognises faces. So your face is just sort of like perfectly in sync. Handsome chap. So if I like the stream, is that the guy I'm helping put through school? No, that's not him. He's not really that big at 8-year-old. You'll be helping a young Claret, Snooker World Champion 2023. How many Clarets down there tonight? Not sure, mate, but you need to be checking them out. You know what? I saw someone who's, those of you that regularly watch the old time shows will know Kieran, who's sometimes in the chat. I saw him recently outside your house, actually. And I said to him, like, we were talking about Sunderland and how bad it was. He's like, yeah, I went up, it were awful. Like, yeah, you're better man than me going all that way on a Monday night. I know I'm going Palace as well. I'm like, have you done that to me? Couldn't think about worse. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm going Chelsea, I'm going Everton. But on a Wednesday night, in this current run of form, I would like to think that I'm quite a big Burnley fan, but I'm not that big. No chance. Yeah, Warren started, and who else did he drop? Josh Loren for Florentino. Let's quickly have a look at the stats then, shall we? Because it showed the commentator, by the way, called Burnley a pragmatic side. I don't know what adjectives I've used, but well, Palace have currently had 71% possession. We've had 29. They've had one shot. We've had 0. Yeah, sorry, you can't be talking like that. Like, yeah, mate. The Sunderland match on the Monday was great. Absolutely not, Jimmy. Palace don't look any good, says Alan. They don't, but they didn't at the turn. And we just sat back, waited for them to score, and did nothing. We are struggling. We have nothing to give, says Chantel. Yep. We're just not good enough. It's as simple as that. And we, as fans, all know that. Just move the microphone a bit. There we go. Yeah, not the best start from Burnley, but 10 minutes in, Palace have offered nothing. Burnley have offered nothing. It has not been the most entertaining game. There are the stats on your screen now. Ignore that. You see what it says there? Bet 10, get 30. Bet here. Don't do that. Don't click on that one. Click on that one. You can't really see me now. Perfect mess in it. Scan that QR code. Don't click on flash score. Blue flash score. Right, there you go. Feels like Palace 71% and Burnley 5. The rest is also Palace. Yeah, we've done nothing so far. But in fairness, I've not really been watching that. Maintain the stream. I think that's better when someone else is here with me. Hit the like button, please, says John Payne 4310. Absolutely, John. Would you like a job? Palace had the ball on the left-hand side, but Burnley defended it pretty well. Burnley had the ball at the back now. Cleared, big boot up front. And guess what? We give possession here. Who would have thought? Evening, Jordan Clarets says Russell. Evening, Russell, mate. Hope you're well. Jack McCallum says, "Look at the story of the night. No attempts on target, lack of possession playing. But well in the park away." Snooker World Champion 2023 says, "I'm only on here as I have backed Palace and no radio channel comment on it, but not getting much feedback here. Well, I do apologise, Mr. Snooker World. I'm trying to watch the match. If you must know, it's all Palace. It's all Palace have had more of the ball, but they've not been great. They've created nothing with it. Burnley have had even less of the ball and created even less. So you're not going to get much BBC style commentary from me, mate. You're just going to watch me sitting here having a beer, whinging. So it's not your kind of stream. Off your foot. No, I'm joking. Please stop. But to be serious about it, snooker champion, Palace are better. Twiggy says, hypothetical thought, inquiring with Thomas Frank. Personally, go and get him. I think go and get him. Put Parker off. Sack Parker. Go and get him. And also, I put it up on Twitter. So I put it up on Twitter. I'm going to move on. You can't see me. How do you do it? I put it up on Twitter and someone's like, "Oh, really? We're only like 3 places above us and he spent all this money on this team." I was like, "Are we just conveniently forgetting the job that he did at Brentford? Like, at Brentford, who are a similar size club to us, well, I say similar, actually, much smaller than us. But there'll be no pressure on him at Brentford. I think he went in the Championship and got them promoted. I think probably did. So I'd have him 100%. I'd 100% have him. But as Rob says, Thomas Frank will have better offers at Burnley and Jacobs will equal. Completely agree. I think it's a white we'll be getting. But would I have him? Yes. Snooker Champion says Palace to win to 0 seems a decent price at 7-4. Well, look at this, mate. But if you're here at this point, but every single fan on TurfCast, apart from one, agrees with you. I think Palace win 1-0. Everyone else has gone 2-0 Palace. Liam is the most optimistic on there. He says 2-1 Palace. I got so much grief for that. Yeah, hold on, let's have a look again. That has had 406,000 views. It's gone viral because a Leeds fan started giving us grief, and it's that's gone viral. His post, or obviously our post is included in that. So when his goes viral, ours does. Basically take it this out as that not Burnley fans have given up. Some Burnley fans give me grief. But you weren't here when I started the stream, but what I was saying is that what do people expect to see in games out a win? Predict Burnley to win 3-0 at Palace. I would have probably predicted a draw before the beat Brighton. Matt Scrafton just tweeted, he says, "A real mixed bag from Burnley so far. Palace look like they are acceptable on the counter with space in behind, but the Clarets haven't shown the quality to take advantage." Shock. How many times have we... Hold on. Ball's in the box here. Josh Lane's got it now on the edge. Back to Kyle Walker. Sideways and backwards. Everywhere we go. Hold on, we passed it forwards. Now sideways. Edwards has got it on the left, played it to Edwards. He comes into the box. Edwards again. It's a bad pass. Who with that? Edwards wins it back though. What's he doing up there? Oh, fair enough. Ball into the box. It's too close to where it's collected. Palace counter. But yeah, just to go back to that thing, like what do people expect? What do people expect from them? What do people expect? Anyway, Burnley got the ball at the back. Big Les passes it out to, I think that's Steve. This is the HD stream, this, is it? Is this TNT Sports 5, not HD? Carl Walker's got the ball at the back. He passes it to Josh Loren, who's lost it. Now, Palace have the ball in a good position. It's Adam Bellend Wharton. Oh, no, he's not going to get an assist, is he? He's not going to get an assist. 1-0 Palace. That Bellend set it up. That black bastard set it up. But that's how easy it is. I don't know if you can all see the game. Wharton just dinks it over. This one's a little bit behind. It's too easy. All too easy. Just a dink over the top. He's in. Is that Strand Larson as well? It fucking is. Strand Larson has scored 2 goals this season. One of them for Wolves, one of them for Palace. Both of them were against Burnley. Hang on. Fucking shit. VAR won't come back for that. I don't think they'll go back for that. He's onside. He's onside. Sam Stewart says Strand Larson's second goal this season, both against us. Correct. Why put him on the pitch? I think he's on about Josh Loren, yeah. You're way behind me, Naughty Kitty. Yeah, this is a perfectly legal streaming device. Sounds Barca-esque. It's too easy for Palace. We haven't scored much. Well, it lasted longer than Sunderland, lads. Yeah, what minute have we got to? 16. Come on! What more do we want? What more do we want? Well, yeah, we're losing again. Let me know your thoughts. I'll read out the best ones. I'll read out the ones that I can, because obviously when it's a busy stream, I can't read them all out. However, if you send a super chat, I will make sure I will read that out. But Burnley behind. Far too easy for Crystal Palace. I'm just literally reading my tweet out as I'm tweeting it, so you guys can listen to my brain. And it had to be Adam Bellend Wharton. I'm not going to tweet that bit because that one's not chance. Simple ball. And they are in. Join us for the therapy session. Yeah, we have a manager who's under no pressure whatsoever, a chairman who hates the fans. Burnley ball in. I love that chant. Anyway, let's have a look at some of the comments. Shit, says Lee. FFS at least we lasted 16 minutes, says Robbo. Another goal inside 20 minutes, says Twigger. Jordan says we are so bad. You're nothing special. We lose every week, says Lewis. Well, you couldn't see that happening. You could. Larson scored Saturday, did it? Did it? I need to check that, Alan. You've got something wrong already today, so let's have a look. They beat. No, it weren't Larson. It weren't Larson. Brighton 0-1 Palace. It's Miller Saw. Come on, Alan. Shocking, says MJ. Here we go again. Common value, says Craig Lancaster. Let's see your name. Let's see your name on the screen for a while. Craig, got you well, mate. Let's take your top off your nose. I'm sorry, mate, but you need your hard drive session. What's all this about? I was being pessimistic, guessing 9 wins for their goal. Parker in, says Stephen Allen. Effing crap, says Graham Cunliffe. For one stream only, could you pretend you're being paid per adjective and actually describe what's happening? This guy that's not a Burnley fan. Yeah, snooker fan. No. You can get it on BBC Lancashire, I would imagine, snooker fella, if you want to go on. Lewis Thompson, 5931. How long until we're chanting Burnley's last 10 in a row? Chin up, guys. Such 2,000 backwards passage till half time. Parker's defo the man. That's what means under no pressure whatsoever. We lose every week. Oh, you're a bit behind again, Joe. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I will be on your stream no matter what. But if you're watching it on proper telly, I'm going to be even more behind because you're watching it on a stream. So leave StreamYard, go to YouTube, go to your PC. So even if I was watching it on real TV, I'd be behind. I'm not watching it. Stephen Allen says, "I can't wait for a Spaniels game." I'm not grow to it next, says Alan. Yeah, no, it's Parker is hugely underrated. I think he's overrated. No tantrums, says Luke. Remember, no tantrums. Yes, no tantrums. I mean, Matt's in the chat. Good evening, Joe. Need some Parker out chance on the yeah, mate. If you are starting up. Worst thing is, lads, you won't have Rovers to beat twice next season either. Good. I want them down. Get rid of them. I don't want the chance that they could even potentially score against us or play against us. Can we, I don't think I've seen a lot of people say this, Jacob, like about him not being sacked, like how we can't afford the compensation. I don't think it's that. I just think we're incompetent. Genuinely, I just think like, oh my god, as long as he's still my friend, that's all I'm bothered about. It's a lot of rubbish. I'm not daft enough to go, says Matt. Yeah, me neither. Stephen Greenwood says going down. Love it. Are you a Burnley fan? If you're not a Burnley fan trying to give us grief, trust me, that ain't going to work. We know. We know. How bad does it have to get to be before Mr. Pace does anything, says Alan? Are you Alan? Actually, are you Mr. Pace? I just noticed your name is Alan. Chance. Early in the box. What? Edge! Oh, what is that? What is that? We are donkey. We are so shit. We are so shit. Jaden Anthony puts it on the edge of the box. Penalty spot area for Ian Fleming. And genuinely, he's high and mightied it over the bar. He's not even hit it hard. He's just leading back. We are genuinely awful. We are awful. Yeah, I'll have everyone on the pitch. Yeah, you're gonna want him. Bros, you would have finished that, says Luke. I don't know, mate. I don't know. Have you seen a goal on a watch along before? Not this season, mate. But this is only the second one I've done this season. The other one was Sunderland. So we've had a shot. We've had a shot. We've had a shot. We've had a shot. Let's have a look at the stats. I won't be putting them on screen again if they're going to promote. In fact, it's not there anymore. Right, so the stats are on your screen now. It's Crystal Palace 1, Burnley 0. Palace's XG is 0.31 to our 0.17. How is their chance? Less than 0.31, by the way. It was clean through on goal. Bizarre. 64% possessions, 36. 2 shots to 1. They're on 1 shot on target. 1 shot on target. Jordan says Fleming took that like a Six Nations try conversion. More XG than at Sunderland already. Good point, says Lewis. What other chance have we had though? Why is it 0.17? I mean, the Fleming one should be relatively high, at least 0.10, I would imagine. But it's in the box. Mark Brighty says, I think manager, board and players have all accepted we're going down though. It's like they're all just going through the motions now until the end of the season. Well, haven't we all, mate, to be fair? It's not just them. Let's have a look at some of the other scores then, shall we? Give ourselves something to actually talk about that's not depressing. There you go, make it so it fits in your screen a bit better. Aston Villa 0, Brighton 0, Crystal Palace 1, Burnley 0, obviously as we're fully aware. Man City 2, Fulham 0. Let's have a look who scored for City because some people care about the fantasy teams, I don't. Semenyo and O'Reilly with a Semenyo assist. Semenyo assist as well. And the other game is Nottingham Forest 0, Wolves 0. So yes. Jovic says, Joe, please bring up the championship table and scroll to the bottom half. That will cheer me up. I will do exactly that then. So I was going to say, where's table then? Like an idiot. Ooh. Oh, look at that. You know what? It's so frustrating because Leicester were 3-0 up yesterday. And I'll give him my Blackburn friends. a bit of grief. Like, hey, you're going down.
Oh, what? Oh.
It's it. Corner ball. Burnley got a corner. I will quickly get rid of that and stop with the outdoor for now. Corner to the Clarets. No. I still bang my chair. Hold on, why have they all rang back? Is it a corner? Oh my God! It's not even a corner! It's not even a corner! Sorry, everyone. I got everyone's hopes up. It's not even a corner.
We don't do that anymore.
No. People don't back at stadium at all. Thinking about, oh, fuck off. That's never a foul. Oh, the back's in lyrical over. I don't know. I don't agree with that, Mark. It says too late to get rid of Parker at this stage. May as well stick with him for next season, given his record in the Championship. I said it before, I'll say it again. If he takes charge of us next season, you're rewarding failure. Like, why would I know he's got a good record in the Championship? So he's been in the Championship 3 times, he's been promoted 3 times. Fair enough. But also, if you're saying the same thing to the same players over and over and over again, and these players are fed up of you, which I would imagine they are, because they don't look like they're playing for him, for me, then I just can't see how it's going to work. And even if we're doing Ipswich, and we start slowly, and then start getting better, if we start slowly on the Park next year, the atmosphere at the turf will be toxic. We would not give them the time. So, not for me, personally. He says, yeah, fair point, team there. I've been a great club. I turned you around so easily. John Payne says it will be toxic if he stays. I agree. Genuinely. That's what I mean. Like, unless we properly hit the ground running. Unless we properly hit the ground. That's early, that. Winding down. Man don't do that till like 10:30. Mind you, we are 3-year-olds. Stephen Allen says, give it a rest. Parker needs to go. He can eat my ring piece. Me, you said that. That was Stephen Allen. Please don't click that up and say that I want Parker to eat my ring piece, because I definitely do not. Imagine another year of Parker ball, says Alan. Jordan Rushwood says we might as well let Palace start at 1930 when we weren't there to fight. Lewis Thompson 5931. That's a foul. Lewis Thompson 5931 says, do you remember how many times Trafford Bale plogged that last season in the Championship? Do we seriously think we'll get that lucky next season? I think we deserve to go. As much as I do like to stick the knife into Park for a minute, we deserve to go. We had a great defence. We worked with Trafford. Trafford was part of the team, though. I know he wasn't his signing, but still. Who do you rate to replace Paul? How about you, Henrik? Is this the Henrik from the club? The assistant coach this year? What is it? What's the score? Says Ollie Fred. That's a good point. These proper streamers, they have like a thing, don't they, where they put the score up. I've not got one, so you can just have a little banner at the bottom. I might buy it. It's like £200 though a month, I think. I don't earn enough for it. Send loads of stupid chats in and I'll buy it. Promise. Anyway, it's 1-0 to Palace for those asking. Fleming wants to give a penalty. Says Muzz might be in front of me there, mate.
Come on, Ray. Hold him.
Plenty of tactical fouls from Palace coming in at the minute. We did speak about it briefly at the start, Henrik. I personally would want Carrick. Whether I think he comes now is a different thing, but I wanted Carrick before. I wanted Carrick before he went to United. I don't mind Bellamy. Don't mind the Bellamy shouts. Now, if the foul isn't a yellow card, throwing the ball away is. Jeff says 14 games without scoring last season, and then just to emphasise his point, he puts 14 in capitals. How much was the Moretti's, Joe? I think it was Christmas. Great. I can't remember. Oh, actually, I'm going to tell you what the story here. And if you like listening to the Irish, if you have to listen to the football, then we can turn off because this is nothing to do with it. Oh, my birthday on Monday. And I nipped to a petrol station at my home from picking my little boy up from school. I was just getting some bits. I think this explains that I'm probably an awful parent, if I'm honest with you. And he turns around and he says, birthday, I'm going to get you a birthday present. I'm like, what do you mean you're going to get me a birthday present? You've already got me something from your mum. He's like, no, I want to get you something. He's 8, by the way. He's 8-year-old. That's quite an important part. So he toddles off at petrol station. I think he's going to come back with like Oreos and something like that. Comes back, 4 cans of Moretti, 8-year-old. And I'm like, cheers, mate. What does that say about me? 8-year-old toddled off and come back with 4 cans of Moretti. Like, here you go, Daddy, happy birthday. That's how to buy it. Well, I mean, obviously, I was going to buy it anyway because it's too young to buy it. But yeah, he's not going to give it. Go on, right, attacking now. Marcus Edwards going forward. He's got Walker on his right hand side. He chooses not to pass to him. He gives the ball away. Walker's fuming. Palace come away. It's just awful. It's just awful. What a legend, says Jovic. Obviously, speaking about my son, he is a legend. He's genuinely a legend. Edwards' decision making is shite, says Mus. Decision. He always has got it for how I say decision. Decision. No. What do you mean no? Decision. Anyway, Carl Walker's got the ball at the edge of the box. He's taken too long. Is he giving it away? No, he's not. Palace coming forward now, though, on the edge of the box. Ball in. Header. 2-0. What the fuck are we doing? What's the point of this? Because I'm sick of it. For fuck's sake. What is the point in this? Get him out, man. What me? You're useless, Scott. You're genuinely fucking useless. For fuck's sake, I'm sick of this. I've tried to keep it cool through these watch-alongs, but I can't anymore. I'm sorry. He's just a fraud. He's not good enough at this level. Game done already. 34th minute. Fucking shite, man. Seriously. He's doing the job. Get him out, Alan. Hey, don't worry. We're going to do a second. It is worse than company. Mr. Shadow says worse than company. It is. This is worse. Fucking wine. He's the best man to the job. Because we're shit. I'm sick of it. I might be even further behind in a minute, Matt, when I turn the fucking thing off. Should we do a live fucking Man City stream or something instead? Yeah. By the way, can I just remind you all how much grief we got for this?
Well, that's now your perfect chance to respond to him on Twitter now.
Right.
Respond now, saying, go on, at least then, if Burnley come back. What's it called?
Ross GW2054 says you should do a live. Give me TV back in the day. Do something like that. Even else to come on, but knowing my luck, someone will come on, shout something racist or something, and get my channel shut down. That's why I don't tend to do stuff like that. However, I have wanted recently, and listen, there's no point talking about the match. I'll talk to you about my ideas with my luck and so on. I need like a WhatsApp channel where people send in voice notes. Do it that way, so I don't have to give a number out. All you bloody weirdos who message me all the time. And I don't want to invite any random person onto the stream. Anyway, we're 2-0 down. Right, 2-0 down. And Scott Parker sat there drinking like that. Should be drinking in absence, mate. We are so shit. So shit. Get him out. I don't know what to say anymore. Like, we are so bad. Like that
How many games are there?
we're 17 now. It's 16 currently, but it will be 17 now.
It's the longest.
How many did we go on the Steve Cox one? Fucking indecisors, random man. Could always do a Corrie watch along in 10 minutes, pal. I wonder why you're saying that, mate. Genuine is more entertaining, though. More entertaining. I'm going to say something I shouldn't have said then. Stop myself. He's clueless. It's a joke. We all need to keep hydrated, to be fair. Yeah. He's out of his depth. Get him gone. I'm telling you now. Just tweet it now. Come back and win 3-2. Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Yeah, absolutely not. John Lawson on a hat trick, by the way. He scored 3 goals all season. 3 goals all season.
Apparently, according to AI, if we go 17 games without winning, we match one of the worst streaks in the history of the club, which is 24 league games without winning.
There you go. Max is in the chat. Max, look who I've got. Joel Burrow beat by a good ball then. Robert, come pub your rat, he says.
Is that Max?
Yeah. He needs his windows cleaning. Don't be perving on him again, back to like you were over there. Anyway, Burnley coming forward. Josh Loren on the right hand side. Pops it in the box. Edwards. Is that Hannibal? It is Hannibal, finally! Come on! As soon as I tweet about Parker being gone, I told you.
Go on! Tell you what, if Fleming scores, it's 2-2.
Get in.
If Fleming scores that chance, it box 2-2.
Well, if we can defend, it's
Parker in.
1-0.
in.
Get in, finally. Right. Parker in.
Parker in. Great goal by Hannibal. He kicked in high heaven this time.
He has. I'm surprised he's not been booked himself.
Oh, he's very good.
Right, come on, game on. Game on.
Oh!
Game on. It is a great time, first time finish, says the last on commentary. It is. It's a good finish from Hannibal.
Tell Snooker if he's still watching it. Next.
Yeah, have that. Have that. Really great. Giving it big in. Right, come on, Burnley. We've actually seen a goal on a watch along. First time this season. And it's never got 3-2. Yeah. Busy is right, yeah. Congrats, you'll finish 18th instead of 18th. We're 19th, dickhead. Get it bigger than you got it wrong.
Who was that?
I don't know, some prick. The glaze is crazy. Oh no, Palace coming through. Header wide. Wide. We scored a goal. We scored a goal. Says Shelby and Jordan. Henrik says 1 goal and I get a flash. We'll stay up now. Even if we win today. Even Tom Claret tweeted, "What is this prick doing here?"
What about me?
Oh dear. Anyway, Burnley. I'll get it out wide. This is where it came from last time. Josh Loren on the right hand side gives it back to Marcus Edwards on the edge of the box. Back to Josh Loren. And Burnley pass it backwards. Go. It's gone forwards. Back to Edwards. No, sorry, it's Josh Loren. Edwards, Josh Loren, Walker. What's his swap? Worrell, Stevie Gerrard. Burnley fans singing, "We scored a goal, we scored a goal, we scored a goal." Great support from our fans. I haven't updated the score. All I can hear is the Burnley fans in my ear. Hannibal will having a positive impact. Parker will drop time for that. I rate Hannibal, genuinely. He might not be the best and lose his head sometimes. But it does bring a lot of energy to it's not good. It does bring a lot of energy to the midfield and gets us up the pitch. Anyway, Crystal Palace 2, Burnley 1. Not far off half time at the minute. I mean, it's good that we've got a goal just before half time. We burn a player. They're looking at it now.
Was it the RC?
Big Les in the middle. What? Left. Is that Anthony?
Oh, dude!
Yeah! Get in there! Fucking Parker him! Get in there! What a goal! Yes! Fucking brilliant! Oh, you lot winged him. I went to I haven't a clue. Goal! Get in!
Followed us.
Finish.
Come on.
I'm ball check. Don't do this to me,
No,
Jeff.
no chance. No chance. With that free lead, you can't give it back.
Yeah.
He's a policy.
Through his legs. Oh, puts it to the left of him. Finish, Caden. Come on! Oh, stay it up, say we not stay it up. Where's that sneaky man's gone?
Winton Hill. His bet's gone. That's what he said in the beginning.
Yeah. He's got ages ago.
Winton Hill.
Watch out, Arsenal. Naughty Kitty 69 says, "Love waiting for you to watch." That's the good thing about me being behind. I should really get rid of comments though, because I did. My dad's text me. There's something wrong with my TV. Burnley have just scored twice.
They're not going to give that as a free.
Oh, they're not actually looking at it. I thought Jeff was checking piss.
Let's put it on.
Oh, they give it. Jeff was checking piss.
My name is Jeff. Go on. Go on. What was that? Oh my God!
Got a little old lady next door, by the way.
What is that pass?
Who won it? Fleming?
Oh,
Edwards?
Edwards.
Is it a corner?
It's just fuck's sake. Look at this.
Oh, it should be 3-2.
He's just tap into it.
It's a corner. It's a corner. He hits him.
Right, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't have to be 3-2.
It's a corner. It's good defending. I'm turning comments
That
off.
was horrendous.
You lot were naughty then.
Oh,
I saw when it was 2-1. I knew, but I didn't know about 2-2. Parker in. Scotty Parker in.
what?
No! Get in there! Fucking yes! Yes! What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Yes! I didn't even see that one. What is going on? Oh, Scotty Parker, you are the love of my life, oh, Scotty Parker. Let you shag my wife, oh, Scotty Parker. What is going on? Yes! Neighbours are going to fucking hate me. She's old as well, mate. So bless her. I say old. Not well old. Fucking have that. I'm sweating. Need a beer.
Blow a full-time whistle.
Need a
now.
beer.
Full-time whistle. The Clarets are staying.
Again.
The Clarets are staying.
Again.
Clarets are staying.
Again.
Who scored that? Perez? Or was it all classed as OG?
Humphreys, but I think it's classed as OG. Somebody put a tenner on Burnley when they were 2-0 down at 80-1. Cash out right now.
Who's that? They're all booing.
Lerner on goal. I can't speak. 2-0. And you funked it. Alan Pace is ready. Alan Pace is ready to offer Parker a new contract based on this. Off time. Come on. Yes. It still says 2-1 on my thing.
Where's Burnley Snooker gone?
Yeah, where's Burnley Snooker man's gone? Yes. I'll take that. Absolute scenes. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. Genuinely, what has gone on? Like, we were so bad in that first, 20 minutes? We were absolutely awful. Let's bring in the screen. It will start on the championship table because that's what someone asked us to look at last time. However, that's hilarious because of Blackburn. But anyway, let's go back up here. Look at the Prem. Why is it doing that? It winds me up. Right, Burnley there. Palace 2, Burnley 3. Let's have a look at the stats before we have a very quick half-time break. And I mean very quick because people always leave the stream. I'm going to go for a piss and get a beer. Don't leave. Unless you need to do something, but just leave it on. Wow, how we were winning 3-2. Look at the XG. 0.59 to Palace, 0.37 to Burnley, 57% possession to Palace, 43 to Burnley, 6 shots for Palace, 5 for Burnley, 3 shots on target for Burnley, and 2 for Palace. Every single shot on target in this match has gone in. They've had 2 big chances. We've only had the 1. Scored 2 more than, haven't we? So have that. Yeah, absolutely. What a half. That is genuinely what a half. Parker will park the bus now for sure, says Josh Edwards off animal off. Won't surprise me. We are literally like Leicester from last night all over it. Well, no, we're Southampton, sorry. We're Southampton from last night. Absolute scenes. 3 goals in 7 minutes. Is that what it was? Says John. Yeah, 40, 44, 47. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, so for just half an hour, 35 minutes, we were awful. I don't know what has changed. Has he just said, "Fuck it, lads, go for it," or what? I don't get why we're suddenly so much better than what we were in that first 30 minutes. Absolutely sensational. We'll take that. Alfie says, "Am I watching the right team here?" Apologies, there's so many comments coming in. I'll put them back on screen so you can all see them. Man, you can see them anyway, can't you? It's not like I've got Facebook on this now. Get more prowls on, says Andy. Never thought Marcus Burnley had the bottle in them to do that. Exactly. Genuinely. I look silly now. I said, didn't I? By the way, I'm not tweeting it yet. You went, do it. Yeah. And then we can go back and won 3-2. Well, winning 3-2. Winning 3-2. Parker will give them a hairdryer treatment after that, says Jordan, because they've scored, obviously. It's going to end 6-3 to them. Sorry, not sorry. MVM Travel says, this is effing crazy. Absolute scenes. Absolute scenes. Remember, guys, if you are watching on YouTube, which obviously you are because that's the only place we're doing it, remember to scan the QR code in the bottom of your screen now. We bet £10, get 30 with midnight. So you will get £30 in free bets if you want to scan that QR code. There you go, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, home goal for Lerma. I don't know what that means, mate, but yeah, agree, maybe. Those ads. Sorry, mate, I've got to put me kid through school. Leighton Close says, I don't know how to feel about this, mate. It's weird, isn't it? We're actually winning a game of football. 3-2, like genuine. Someone said in the comments earlier. Rick Jordan, it might be someone else. Genuinely didn't think Parker's team had the Parker team had the bottle in them to do that. Big Les Lover, he's loving it. Chris Doyle, team has to arrive late every week now. I said that at the time. I was like, well, what's the point? Like, what? It's not that big of a deal. We're crap every single week. But yeah, Super Scotty Parker says BSC, keep drinking, joints working. I don't think I'm having any effect on what's happening. I'm not one of them, but I will be getting a beer. Don't you worry. 9014, mate. Don't give him any ideas, Henry. Do not give him any ideas because he will be doing just that. Oh, it was a bottle of vodka that Parker was drinking. Do not scratch your eyes, says Nick Smith. The last time he did this was a second half against 10-man Sheffield United, says Random Man. Was that? International now, mate. International.
Read it.
So, Pecco spera menos de fare chutas a gol do Burnley no primono tempo. Something about the tempo, I would imagine. Something about the tempo, I'd imagine. This is crazy, though. Naughty Kitty with the £5 donation. Absolute legend. Naughty Kitty 69 celebrating with a donation. If we lose, you pay me back. No deal. No joking. I'm not joking. Actually. Who told us to do that? Says Chantel. Oh, we're winning a game at half time, expecting a visit from my old friend. Disappointment at full time. Oh, do you want to go conservatory? Get a beer. That's a yes. They're in conservatory. Get one if you want. The Guinness in the fridge. I'm not drinking. John Corbett, 6032 says 327 watching. That was a while ago. It's gone down now. We are actually winning and only 68 likes. Come on, boys. Let's hit the 150 likes for John. Completely agree and thank you for that, John. Really do appreciate it. I'll just give it a refresh on my screen. 96 likes now. So, John, your comment has helped massively. It really, really has. I just want to give another shout out to Naughty Kitty. Massive thank you for that. Obviously, I know times are tough for people and stuff, so even the smallest donations, if you can only afford $1.99, I will always genuinely massively appreciate it. So genuinely, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Supporting the channel. Conservative, someone's doing well for themselves. Nate, it's a rental. I was in my own house, but I'm not going to go into too much detail on that, but I'm not at the minute. I know I'm in a rental. Gary Allen 9912 says Neil Layfield gave Scott Parker a grilling at the 40th minute. Look what happened. Neil, I missed that name. Crystal obviously going to win, says XX-PE4SJ. Well, at least we've had some fun in the first half if we do. We're a tantrum if we want. We'll real tantrum if we want. I think that's AJ. We're Burnley FC. We scored the amount of goals today. How old we are? Oh, Lewis Thompson with the donation as well. Absolutely. Legends, you lot. You need to get Andrew to predict us to lose every week. Maybe it's our golden ticket to surviving. Thank you, Lewis, so much. I do appreciate it. Really, really do. It's funny, actually. We did say that in the group chat to Andrew. It's like, well, you're going to end up winning on the week that you end up predicting us to lose. But yeah, just to go back, obviously, these are all well wrong now, so I do look silly.
You spending money on the bottle opener?
I've got one. Yeah, on the keys.
On your keys, there we go.
Takes a while. Hold on. 2 donations might have been gone. Right? Another one! Hey! You're gonna, thank you, mate. Up the Ukin Claret says Jovic, wrong mouse. Too nice. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. Up the Ukin Claret says Jovic, £5 donation. Genuinely, really appreciate it. Thank you, Jovic. Thank you to Lewis as well. And of course, thank you to Naughty Kitty. 69, 117 likes now, 33 more than second off. Come on, let's smash it. Yes. Absolutely. I do need a week. Can I take the laptop with me while a week? I'm joking. Obviously, that'd be weird. I just don't want those people to leave. I could just myself. I'm not going to do that either. Going to be able to put pace out of job that full time. Probably only need about 2 more donations for that, mate. But I'm joking. He's a lot richer than me. Why have I got that on screen? I'm making myself look like an idiot. Just when I look though, the 1 week that one of these goes viral, slagging me off, is the week we fucking win. Has every shot on target being a goal, says Claret Benji. And Jack McCallum is here again, not to be outdone by everyone else. Another £5 donation. And I missed out the last 20 minutes of the stream due to work rubbish. What's the score, mate? You're not going to believe this, Jack. You are not going to believe this, Jack. But Burnley are actually winning 3. You knew that, didn't you? And you're setting me up. But absolute legend. Absolute legend, Jack. Genuinely, Jack's like our biggest donator. So, Jack, genuinely, you are so much appreciated. I told you before. You can literally take over the reins now. You've probably put more into this channel than I have. I'll give you all my passwords. Genuinely. Finally, a positive watch along, says Dylan. I mean, I've only done 2. There's only a second one this season. Joyce Burnley's all marked up. I wish, mate. Jesus, I wish I could have 10% of that guy's wallet. No, Jack, not really. But you could send some reactions in, mate. Genuinely, like you are like my favourite viewer. Honestly, that's done it. 2 weeks. Someone is doing well, Jack, by the way. Richard Pearce says, well, watching Sky Sports News and Palace's second goal win and nearly put silent witness on it, said, could tonight be the turning point in our season? A bit late, mate. Potentially. Jesus Christ, what's going on? Even the snooker guy who hated me earlier on. I said, right, I'm off. Last time I backed Burnley to lose to 0. May as well throw some more money away. All the best, lads. Apologies for calling you a snooker nonce. No, I'm joking, mate. I'm joking. What a turnaround, though, mate. Thank you so much. Love the donation. Love the donation. Genuinely appreciate that. Genuinely, I'm laughing much. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, Jack, genuinely winning 3-2. Genuinely winning 3-2. You do, didn't you? I'm not having that. Ronnie is genuine. I mean, it is Ronnie O'Sullivan, so he has got some money behind him. Who'd have guessed it? Shots on target, results in goals. You know what, mate? I might steal that. I might actually steal that. But who would have guessed it? Shots on target, result in goals. Did we have a few shots on target against West Ham, to be fair? I'm stealing it. If I'm honest.
You know, credit him at least. Tweet, credit him now. His name is.
Hold on. Oh, what's going on? Oh, sorry.
You just didn't want to do it. You want to.
I can't. He looks stupid on there. Marcus Stott, though. Thank you. I know Stott. He's a good lad as well. You're a good lad. No idea what this means. Are these Espanol fans or what? D2-0 pasa, D2-3 es todo política, es igual que la Chelsea. Read that one. Nadia de Blair yoga a la poetas, poco tontos no sonas. Es Roma. Un 2-3 ni mosqueritos culambos la pandas nos paso eso. International now, fam.
Hey,
Yeah.
can you translate that?
Is there anybody in here?
You translate.
Hold on, I'll just picture it.
Google now.
You can't copy past
You can.
here.
You can.
You can't. Not on StreamYard, you can't.
You can.
Well, Jesus Christ. Jovic, get yourself and your mate. Forgot his name apart. I've not told you his name. I know I have told you his name. It's called Alan. It's called Robert. Thank you, genuinely though. What's going on? These watch-alongs need to happen more often. But I'm a match-going fan. But like, you get all these. I'm not going to name any names, but you get all these other streamers that don't go on the games and do watch-alongs. And since I've started doing these last couple of watch-alongs, excuse me, they've been some of the best numbers I've had this season. Anyway. Well, I might as well just sack it, but I'm never going to do that. That's the thing. I'm never just going to sack off the turf because I'm not. And I prefer going to the games. But I've made about how many donations have I made on here now? 40 quid.
Is that because of me?
Well, it's not because of you.
It is. Well,
Last time I got 35. To be fair, I've already got a fiver up
because of me. Thanks, guys.
Anyway, thank
If
you,
anyone wants to
everybody.
donate, just to me. Make sure you
Thank you, everybody.
Or
Bilingual Joe, what's the crack with Ortman? What do you think about the saga? I did mention it earlier, Jack. I don't know if you were on the stream. I don't get it. I just play him. He's the best player we've got in that position. Just play him. He's better than Perez. Who's playing there? It's not Humphries. I like Humphries, to be fair, but I'd rather have Humphries at centre back in the 5 if we're playing a 5. I feel like he would have been a resaleable. That's it. We got relegated if we'd have been playing him week in, week out. But now he's just rotting on the bench. Then I feel like we're losing money. Genuinely. Is your mate a Burnley fan or is he a Palace fan? I'm going to be honest with you now, J-Rod. I've never met a Palace fan in my life. He's Burnley born and bred. So he's a Man United fan. No, he's a Burnley fan. He's a Burnley fan. Somewhat. But what happens when we score? I don't know what he... Jesus. Right, just 4 second half starts. I'm going to go for a week. Want to talk to him now?
yeah, let's talk to him.
He's got really nice eyebrows, by the way.
Right, guys, get your predictions for second half in comments, please. Thank you. Joe, when he gets back. Look at this. Oh, wait, Julian. Chance already. What? Yeah. Right in my ears as well. I'm still like, hold on, is that wrong in my ear? Oh, that were a big piss. I needed that. I just said that on stream. 9 defenders for 45 minutes, says Martin. Martin, I love you. You know I love you. But even you have managed to be negative after that first half, which I'm not surprised about. Second half, underway. We are back underway. Joshua says, are we just going to sit back now? Probably. It's like 5-3. Says How's it? Jesus Christ. JW, Oxford away last season. My son wanted to take a pic with you. You agreed that he loves it. Oh, thank you, Jay. I do remember that, actually. Oxford away, I took my son. But another donation. Genuinely, what is going on? Thank you, everybody. Absolutely loving it. But no, I enjoyed Oxford, you know. I know a lot of people give Oxford away a stick. Not like the stadium, not our performance there. They weren't great. I enjoyed it. I thought it was nice. It helped that it was sunny because we was the way end that end that's there. If it were pissing it down, for example, you'd be getting battered, wouldn't you? And I remember thinking, Jesus, at least it's not raining. There's a lovely Frankie and Benny's just down there. I parked outside the stadium, had a Frankie and Benny's, walked in, drove home. Class. Absolutely really enjoyed it. So yeah, I do remember that, Jay. So thank you for that. And I, again, appreciate the donation. Genuinely, really do. Well, before you go on to your next one, we're going to give out a shout out to Andy Matthews and Liam Scaife, who are watching.
Remember last time someone told us to do a shout out through your phone and it turned out that it were like a really bad name? You don't remember? I'll tell you. Hold on. Anyway. But yeah, no, genuinely shout out to them too. Liam, is that Liam Scaife who went to school? Bruncher? Yeah, I remember Liam.
Good player, Scaife.
Yeah, well, I do remember Liam. Offensively, the team was good, but defensively, especially Walker disaster. Yeah, sorry, Safe. I was going to be disappointed. I don't answer your question. Ultimately, no. And I don't know where the stills come from. I predicted stuff at the start of the season. You know, blind, face, and everything else. Oh, you fucking idiot. But since then, no. All the shout outs are coming in now. Who's DC Hunter? Is that your mate? They put cute couple in the kids. You would make a cute couple. Russell Mercer says, say hi to Joanne Card, please. Hi, Joanne Card. There you go. Now, if you want a proper.
I don't think he wants a card from Joanne because it's Valentine's Day.
It is. It is. I can imagine. I need to sort that out. What's your favourite ground, Joe? Says Naughty Kitty. I'm gonna have to get rid of. This is why I don't get rid of the comments all because I like these little chats. My favourite ground, well, obviously Turf Moor. You know what I hate modern sort of like bowls. So I hate the Reebok. I hate JJB. I hate Rico Arena. You know, them sort of grounds. I just find them tedious. I like proper old school rickety grounds, similar to the turf, probably because of the turf. Probably because of the turf, because the turf is like that. So I actually bought them with a free kick. It's short. Anyway, that's kind of. I'm just gonna get rid of comments while I answer this. People are putting things in there. I'm liking. I like Stamford Bridge. I like Ellen Road. Oh,
I just realised I know who Andy Matthews is. Well,
what else? What are we talking about? Grounds. I loved. It's not there anymore, but I loved the White Hart Lane. Loved it. And I'll tell you what, another one that I loved.
it's not there.
Not now, didn't they? Rebuilt it. Now the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is not White Hart Lane anymore. They have to complete that and built it.
Did you go to it?
Yeah, you know when Burnley played him in.
Go, we got wait for one.
Yeah, I went there. Goodison as well. Goodison. I'm gutted Goodison's gone. Genuinely gutted that Goodison's gone. But I'm looking forward to seeing the Hill Dickett. Chef Wednesday is a good shout. I like Bramall Lane. I like Chef Wednesday. I like them both. Really great ground, yeah. I do like them. He missed out on Goodison, said no. You know, last time we were at Prem, we played him twice, didn't we? Cup and League. I made sure I went both times, so I knew that'd be the last time. Luton's ground is unique, says Moz. I'm going to be honest with you, Luton's one of the grounds I haven't done. I'm on 60 odd. Well, I knew it'll be less than that, and I want it because Goodison's gone. But I'll put that back in a bit. I'm on 60 odd. I tell you who's going to like Arians. Get yourself to the Arbories, lads. Darko official says Villa is my favourite ground. That one actually is good. Again, another one I've not done. And you know when we won the league there, I missed it. Oh, that innit? Watched it in Miners.
Yeah.
You know when we won league at Villa in 2016?
Where?
At Villa, Charlton.
Yeah, where the Chuck tennis ball.
Yeah. In fact, it Miners were you, I think, did that? Oh, you did? I didn't. I went there afterwards. It were at Miners. I'm celebrating it, man. Bradford, Torn. I've been Bradford loads. I used to work at Bradford. I don't know if I mentioned it. You know, when COVID hit and no one was allowed on football games, I was at Bradford games doing that then. The worst ground I've been to says Huddersfield, says THGCZK. I don't mind that one, you know, actually. It's not one of my favourites, but I don't mind. Millmore, or did it all? Yeah, rather than the Shard. Yeah, worst grounds. Eagle Park, obviously. Yeah, I always say that too. I actually like the ground now.
Only 2,000 was one of them.
Yeah, of course it is. We went together. We met each other at car park afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Certain people were still my friends then. Is Crystal going to win, says Elias Discipline. Where's 4-5-1-9? Crystal going to win? I don't understand. Where's all these Palace fans come from? Or people that want Palace? Hopefully not. Burnley have been the better side. Burnley are winning. Palace have struggled to get into game, lads, unfortunately. So I'd take your money out and stick it on Burnley. And if you are going to do that, by the way, make sure you scan the QR code that's on the screen now. You can bet £10 and get £30 worth of free bet with Midnight by scanning that QR code. So if you're not going to put any in-play bets on, make sure you use the QR code that's on your screen now. I'll leave it on screen for a little bit so you can scan it. Anyway, let's get back into the game, shall we? Instead of me just chatting here. Hey, Etihad. I don't like Etihad. I quite like Old Trafford though. Because again, it's rickety. I like Anfield as well. Not Liverpool's biggest fan. I do like Anfield. Again, because it's been built up in different bits. I just hate them and it's boring all the same way around. I hate it. Nice. Not sure this is meeting the criteria of watch along when we're telling you. I know this. I mean, you always do it. You not always do it. I need to hide the comments sometimes, but then people stop talking to me. I'm like, yeah, come on. People are here to talk to me, aren't they? You're all here to chat to me. So, London Stadium is a soulless bowl. I've not been to that one yet, actually, because I've never fancied it.
Oh, wasn't it?
Free kick, corner. In fact, to be fair, you said that about people always telling me what's happening. You all said I knew the Palace first goal. I hate it. Sorry, I knew about the Palace first goal and the Palace second goal and the Burnley first goal, but the next Burnley two I didn't know. To do that, it didn't always work though. Hold on. If Muzz is still here, there you go. Look. 3-2 to Burnley! Yeah! You do that, it should do it down as well. There you go. And if you do that, I'll wait for it to go. There you go. Look. How cool is that? I don't know why it does this. I think it's because it's a MacBook. Anyway, this is why I don't get jobs at the BBC. And the guy who works for the BBC is just been slapping me off on Twitter. Gary Hunt is called.
Everyone in the chat.
No, don't do that. But his brother is such a nice guy. Like Gary's always had a bit of an issue with me. I don't really get it. But because I tweeted something, we need the Hartman issue clarifying. As he's seriously been dropped for this long just because he fell out with Parker, and he put, well, surely one of these ITK fan accounts must be able to give us a story. Okay. You know what you're doing? He's always had a few digs at them. But the deal that I have with Paul Weller, where he provides me with players and stuff, was sorted out by Gary's brother. He's such a nice man, is Adrian. I just don't really get the issues with anyone. Fucking love him, leave him. So he said, I still have a screenshot of the last time as a screensaver. You know you don't. Surely. Beat by the toddlers. You're getting beat by the toddlers. Oh no. Right, let's concentrate on the game, shall we?
Oh, handball! He's absolutely done, is he, Morton?
Hey, Morton!
Absolutely.
Hey, you Blackburn bastard!
Oh,
another donation. Thank God I didn't do the goal scorer super track donation tonight. Yeah, that would have been mad, wouldn't it? £50 a goal, Jack? Is that what you said, I think? Oh, yeah. I wonder if the drummers at the Palace Stadium have to fill out an application like we have to. We told you that, Rick Nathan on last stream, I think we were, weren't it? I didn't know about the application, to be fair. I knew obviously they wanted the drummer. Anyway, Burnley have started to sort of like sit back a little bit now. Let's have it right. Just put Jack's comment on screen. He has played. By the way, Jack, love that, mate. Love that. Thank you so much. What goal music? The one that we have at the minute. It changes every 2-3 weeks. Russell can't make it.
it's
Copy off Norwich. We need to bring back Tom Hawk. I hated that. 500 miles off.
One with Tom Hawk is the away fans, if we score,
I always remember once City were playing at Turf in like late 90s. We were still at primary school. Remember Andy Holmes? Remember Andy Holmes? Yeah. At primary school. With me and Jimmy Exton. What was your full name? And City scored first and just celebrated normally. We equalised to make it 1-1. We're over, and City scored again. And we scored again to make it 2. Just like, that's how you do it. And they won 4-2. At full time, they're like, second minute. I remember Andy coming to school day after, like, laughing his head off. Durko official can't answer that question. It's a perfectly legal streaming device, I'll tell you that much. Joff says he guaranteed us JWP today. I bet he doesn't now. Yeah, because he's not going to be getting tanked, isn't it? Anyway, it's all power. Let's say all power. They're not creating anything, to be fair.
What? Chance?
Burnley coming forward now. Give me a good pass.
Oh, come on, play. What?
Yes. Oh, who's that?
What was that?
Not Loren.
That's not great.
To be fair, Matt did tweet earlier on, Matt from the World Express, that they did look susceptible on the break, and he was right. Why so late to pass, says Henrik? I think the initial pass was a bit late.
What are you doing?
We were at Anthony. He's very hit and miss. Take us from Anthony. What's a goal from Hannibal? Says Hannibal Medbury Fans TV. It's been a while since I've seen you in the chat, mate. Have you been avoiding us? Because how crap we've been. But yeah, we'll be fine. Quiet second half so far, but we will absolutely take a quiet second half so far. Just the same, we're only 11 points adrift, isn't it? The commentator on TNT is a right balance. Can't hear him. I'm listening to someone on my perfectly legal stream on here. I don't think this is TNT. I'm looking. Oh, it is. Let's get the phone and do it yourself. How long till JWP gets unleashed? Do you think? Says Jack. I genuinely don't think it. If we're winning, I don't think he puts him on. But I feel like I'm not seeing him play for a while, obviously, because he's not played for a while. But I feel like he needs somebody that will hold the ball and keep possession at the minute. He could help with that. So I think if I've done some balls about him, then Burnley now even money on Betfair to get the win, says we're doing it in Babylon. Well, Babylon, just a reminder, make sure you check out Midnight, not Betfair. Scan that QR code, bet £10, get 30, put your tenner on Burnley to win. Double your money. £30 in 3 bets. Happy days. Hannibal! Put it in! Anthony on the edge. It's it! Oh,
Should have gone down, man.
well, they're still going forward. To be fair,
Should have gone down here, look. What? Look at the screen.
missed it.
Where's that off his ass? Where's that?
It's Wharton as well. Oh, no, that guy. Yeah. Probably won't get it. That's how you advertise, says Ben. What I'm doing. Kind of. Don't think I've had many people do that. Just
Like, City.
on midnight,
Yeah.
using my QR code.
Yeah.
Oh, lad.
Like, City. Villa, Liverpool,
Are they all winning?
all the City.
Who would he take off for JWP? I don't know, actually. Maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Hannibal's my mum.
I'm trying to think position wise.
It's my mum.
The mum.
My mum.
He has been good. He's been good. Hannibal is our saviour, says Bethany. Score updates if you don't mind, please, mate. Go on then, Stephen, since you last announced them. Well, Blackburn are still in the bottom 3. Aston Villa 0, Brighton 0, Crystal Palace 2, Burnley 3, Manchester City 3, Fulham 0, Nottingham Forest 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, and Sunderland 0, Liverpool 0. There's a Palace fan in the chat. Laura says Eagles, you're losing. Unless you're on about Chris Eagles. Oh, Scott Barker now. All games are the same as they were at half time, says Matt. Yeah. Let's get the next goal, says Adrian McDonald. Completely agree. Come on, Bernard. Let's put this one to bed. We will all have I'm going to say we'll all have a bit of egg on our face with stuff we've said about Parker, but do we really, after 16 games without a win? Yes, he's got one win. If we win. Half an hour left yet. I'm like, we've won. What do we know? Oh, yeah. Don't worry that. We said that at Tottenham, didn't we? See? Alice coming down the right hand side now in the box. Tackled. Corner. Goal kick, sorry. Yeah. Well done, Batch. Goal kick.
Hannibal's giving a little chest.
Not a corner. More 5s all round, just commentator. Yeah, that's definitely 100% a goal kick. Fair play, Lionel. Clinton Morrison is the pro commentating on Sky Sports News. I'm not watching that. Let me know what he says. Last shoot game, it says, which team win? Jeff says that Morrison says Burnley are causing problems on the counter-attack. He's right. Like, to be fair, Matt did say for the Burnley Express earlier on that Palace did look susceptible on the counter-attack, that Burnley don't have the quality. I am the facetious saying that we don't have the quality. We're very poor going forward. And it was very well. This has been a very, 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 very good performance. Anyway, Palace going forward. Matt Adam Watson on the edge of the box. Oh, the cross away! Get rid of it! No, if anything, I thought we were going to have ball. Only defended well, it's clear. Yes, Jensen. That is a point, by the way. Like, I know we've had a lot of donations in the chat today, but genuinely, if you do want to support the channel continuously, you can become a member. How much is it again, Benson? $3.99 a month. I do need to do more with the memberships. I'll be honest, I'm not really selling it here, but you get things like early release of the pre-game show and stuff like that. And if there was a way to do ad-free stuff, you also get like little emojis and shit. But you're just supporting the channel on a regular basis. So Jensen, thank you for that, mate. Genuinely appreciate it. There actually should be a link in the description if you want to become a member. Or if not, if you're watching it on a device, press join underneath. It should say subscribe. It should say subscribe to and then join. Squeaky bum time, says Muzz. Commentator in the ear then for that chance. Well, he's had a chance there. I'll just talk you through it. So doing the membership thing. It's spread out wide to number 2 to the right hand side. He puts it in the box, header. He's got to score. Genuinely, he's got to score. It should be 3-3. But the commentator then in the ear went, "Is it Munoz?" I can't remember who went. It's 3! Sign that in. Lemon has been poor, says Jacob. How's he missed that, to be fair? Keep up the great content, says Jensen. Thank you, mate. That looks very... That looks a bit suspicious, I did it. I won't say the word. That didn't look great. Someone clips that up. Someone clips that up on God. Oh my God, is that Edwards again? I like Edwards, but Jesus Christ. He's coming back again. I've seen him again. No. Who's that defending? Humph? That's Lorraine. Excellent. Bloody hell, the Leeds fans are in the chat now. Get in there, Burnley. You're welcome, mate. That time we did something, innit? That time we actually started looking like a team. This could be the... Imagine all Leeds fans. It's not going to happen. But for MW United 2 in the chat, imagine if this was like a run that we started and then we sent you down, you'd be fuming. It's not going to happen. Don't worry, it's not going to happen. But could you imagine? Still got to go to Ellen Road yet. Still got to go to Everton. Still got to play Fulham, Bournemouth, Brentford. I'm getting myself excited. Do we have a look at the live league table? Do we see what damage it is? So we were 11 points adrift, so the best we can be is 11, but with Forest winning, drawing, it's going to be 9. Come on, Jeff. Think about it, Jeff. And today, Edge, awful. Think about it, Jeff. Palace are a team in and around. I think Palace will be fine. I think Leeds will be fine now, to be fair. But Leeds fans, obviously, as we do, know that we are down. So that will be what it is. Right. Anyway, Burnley still attacking, still going for it. Ball in the box. Oh, it worked, but no one attacking it. This is what I mean. I still stand by the fact that if we had a proper striker, them sort of things will be much better. Yeah, didn't he leave and go to Watford and come back? I think so. Might be wrong. Or he went to Alice. This people give me grief, but look at this tweet here. I'm not going to mention the guy's name, but it's put, does anyone even actually care that we're winning? Because I certainly don't. Get a grip. I know we know we're already down. Can we not just enjoy a win? I'll be the one that gets all the grief because I'm the biggest account. Without sounding arrogant. JBL on, TV off. I thought that was funny. I honestly, I know I've set myself up for a fail again, but I just don't know. Yeah. So Jakob Brun-Larsen and Lyle Foster coming on. Oh, Rovers Extra tweeted, Wharton bro, stop it, and a picture of him passing around the dingles. If we win this match, I'm going to go over to Rovers Extra and I'm going to annihilate him. The whole shaggy bastard. If I remember. Lord me, I'll forget. How are these subs going to help, says Jeff? Wow, Foster. What do you mean? It's Lyle Foster. It's like for like, to be fair. Oh, yeah. These substitutions. I love this. What were the subs, please, Joe?
Ron Larson.
Ron Larson on. Foster on.
Or Fleming.
For Fleming. And Edward. There you go. Bethany says, Jamie on the right is so stupid. What we're going to do, by the way, how long are you staying at full time? Oh, that long. This turns into all right. This turns into the full time show. So don't just leave at full time. We will discuss the match, and you can get in if you want. Let's not pick the right passes. They've been to tweet for about 10 minutes. What's the problem with this? Do all this all by my bloody self. I do think that we'll start seeing that now. Cannot believe he took Fleming off. It's I mean, excuse me, apologies. Well, that's what I'm going to say. I love this comment. I can't speak or read English, but I think this presenter is outraged about the Palace. You know about me? Or on TNT? You can't read or speak English. You typed English very well. Have we had a better comeback result in the Prem than this? I'm trying to think. Didn't we go 1-0 down at Hull once and 1-4-1? I know it's not as good as coming from 2-0 down and stuff, but it was a big game. We didn't end up staying up in the end anyway, so
This is now.
I saw a picture of that. I didn't believe it, to be fair. Yeah, I won't say it, but I did see the picture. Lemon has been awful, says Lee.
What was he say? I guess the question is,
Oh. So he's just given a corner because Martin Dubravka's held onto the ball too long. It's the second time this season Dubravka's been caught out by that. I seem to remember it happening on the first game of the season away at Spurs. The Palace now have a corner when we had possession. So this is bollocks. If they score from this, headed away again. Right, reset. Palace coming forward again now, though, on the right hand side. Number 5 up against Carl Walker. I'm not going to learn it who it is. He's kicked it out. No, leave it, you touch him. We cleared it anyway. 15 minutes left. Clarets still winning. Andrew Barron says our keeper is the only one who's had this decision against him. I'm pretty certain I've seen it happen elsewhere. I'm happy to be corrected if it hasn't. I think it has, Andrew. Not often though. I think he'll be the only one that's had it twice against him. Alice, have a shot. High, wide, and handsome. Let's have a look at the like count, everybody. 144. Come on. 6 more for the 150. Random man. Come on. That's the worst shout I've ever seen. That's the worst shout I've ever seen. I would take 3-3 from here, you know. What? I get you thinking. When you're winning, you never take not a win. Unless, I don't know, you're away at Anfield. This is Palace. They've won once in the last 10. I know I will run a form is worth. But no, don't agree with that. Yeah, that's different. There's dog on Joe. If you offer 3 through 4, that should have it. That's different. You can't compare. You're comparing apples with oranges here, mate. And you sound angry, by the way. That's all the capitals. Jesus. Anyway, 152 likes. Legends, thank you. There we go. Got it up to 150. Yeah, I know what you mean. He said here, that's the only reason I was happy to leave the surface first with there, because I said to myself I would have took a draw before kickoffs or whatever. I think that's just people. I think that's just coping with it with people. It's like when you have a last minute equaliser scored against you, like, oh well, let's not be too despondent, because you'd have had that before kickoff, wouldn't you? Yeah, I would have done. Yeah. It doesn't matter that it scored at 97th minute and we haven't won 14 games, whatever it was at the time. We would have took it all, won't we, Karen? Yeah, we would have kept it. Not for me. You've got to bring in the new circumstance. Lewis Thompson says, come on, I'm in an office full of Leeds fans. I need something to smile about tomorrow morning after all the grief they've given me over the last couple of months. So fingers crossed we hold on for you, Lewis. Fingers crossed we hold on for you. Actually, while we're on, I am going to start a poll. Are you watching on YouTube? Of course you are. I'm not used to doing something on. It's only on YouTube. New poll on the YouTube channel now, which will only be there for around 2 minutes. So get your answers in very, very quickly. Will Burnley hold on for the win? Yes or no? Press vote. Feel free to comment as well, and I'll read some of the comments out. Boss has been good since he came on. With a eye roll emoji, says Stephen. I would have taken 2-2 versus Spurs for kickoff. I was still fuming. Yep, that's the way I see it. JWP coming on. JWP is warming up. Is he coming on or warming up? Which one is it? Ward Prowse to kill the game off. Come on, James. Come on, James. Definitely says JWP coming on. I think we'll hold on because of the pain from the Spurs game. Oh, it's tight. 52% say yes. 48% say no. No. Saying no in the Blackburn accent because I heard Adam Morton's name. He's got more through. Oh, it's 50-50 now. Jesus. Why are you so pessimistic? Edward Morgan says, my nan's dying. Come on, Peckham. Sorry about your nan, mate. But I still want Burnley to win. I didn't want to go full garbage and go, sorry about your dead dog. Not that your nan's dead. John Buchanan says, I will not know how to react if we hold on. Forgot the feeling of winning in this league. Completely agree. Forest full time, 0-0. What's the point? They all kicked off 10 minutes forward, didn't they? That's Steve. If his nan dies, then we win, I'll be buzzing. We haven't drunk enough beer to be optimistic, Joe. Plus, we support Burnley. It's still 50-50. 84 votes and it's 50-50. GPT says our keeper in the Premier League. Is our keeper, is it only keeper in the Premier League? 8 second rule given against him. I mean, I do use GPT every now and then, I'm not going to lie. However, for immediate things like that, it can sometimes be a little bit out of date. James Ward-Prowse is coming on.
Hannibal, who is my man of the match. Man of the match, Hannibal.
Got to do it. Finally. Do it on my own.
Man of the match.
We won't do the man of the match votes when this turns into the full-time show. Robbie's voted for Hannibal. Will Burnley hold on for the win? Is now currently no at 51%. Let's just go back to 50-50. He's in your head, in your head.
He's about to take a corner. His first kick is a corner.
Right, James O'Prow's first kick is a corner. Tenor says it don't beat the first man. Tenor says it doesn't beat the first man. James O'Prow's will take it. Hands in the air. He's beating the first man. Header. Oh, shot. Oh. We actually have somebody that takes corners and beats the first man. What's all that about? Right, I'm going to end the poll at 52% yes, 48% no. So that's it. We're going to hold on. Right, actually, another quick poll. Yeah.
So predictable.
It's because I was holding the beer. The next poll is, I've run out of beer. Should I go and get another beer? I'm only going to leave this up for 1 minute. Clash of Game Channel 4238 says, should I cash out at over 5.5 goals or hold? Depends how much you're making, mate. Depends how much you're making. I'm not cashing out for a fiver, for example. You know what I mean? Cashing out for $3.5 grand, then do it. Edward Morgan says, my nana's just popped her clog. She couldn't bear watching the remainder of the game. Well, all right, PT and Anna. 84% say get another beer. I want to know what losers are voting no. Get wrecked, Joe. Not going to get wrecked. I'm going to go for a run it morning. I could come with that. Right, I'm going to. Might have both options on the poll show. That would have been funny, wouldn't it? If I'd just put yes and yes. But I'm obviously too stupid. I'll bloody get a shower.
Not something that I can't tell it is. One thing, you know.
Fiorentino, that's an Italian football team. Right. This is what I might start doing this, you know. I might start letting you lot make big decisions for me. Decisions. Should I get decision? There we go. Decision. The next poll is, what big decision can I ask you?
Decision.
Fuck off. Cheers, viewers. Get balls on now to win us some free kicks. Busy be buzzing if we win, says Stephen Greenwood. We're all buzzing. I love this, but we're all buzzing. He's with his mates, I think, actually. He was meant to be on the watch one. But he had to back out because all his mates are watching it at his house. I think he's all right. Jack's taking piss. I'm not becoming a slurry S, Jack. Jesus, I just can't say decision when I'm sober.
Decision.
Decision.
There we go.
Decision.
No. Yeah, he's going to Florentino.
Oh, Florentino. Florentino. Tell him not go on anymore. I was calling on the FT show, says, look, it's just me. I mean, I could ask. I'll put it in the Should I put it in the WhatsApp group?
And me.
Oh, Robbie's here, obviously. Well, last time he came on a podcast, he ended up with him all around all through it. Yeah. Right, I'm putting it in the group chat now. Watch along turns into FT short at FT. Anyone up to it? There you go, Lewis. I've asked. Lee, come on. He's a good footballer. I just don't think he suits Parker's system personally, Florentino.
He's got the most interceptions in the league.
He's probably got the most lots of possessions as well. How many times does he lose the ball? I understand people's frustrations with him now, but I rate him personally. I just don't think he works in Parker's system personally. Thing is, there's that many people in comments now trying to take the piss saying someone scored, and now don't think, and now when I see people comment it, I don't think fucking hell is a goal. It's a bit high, isn't it? It's going to come down with snow in it. Header.
What? Oh.
Straight back down.
Is
Straight
left
back down.
foot or right foot?
Both. Like me.
Is you both?
You always said that to me because that's what people used to say to you.
What was that? What was that? Simple pass.
At a time hasn't come up on my screen yet. 90th minute. Crystal Palace 2, Burnley 3. Our 4th win of the season. That's all it will be. Our 4th win of the season. If we hold on.
Fucking hell.
Five minutes added on. We might not be very talkative in this next 5 minutes. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, no. Hey! Off corner. 5 minutes.
Told you what. Surely we can hold on for 5 minutes. 5 minutes added on. Surely we can hold on for 5 minutes.
Yes. Go on! Go on! Finish!
Go on. Release it, man! Oh, Jamie, oh, shit.
That could be awesome. Oh, come on.
Has anybody answered the call? No. Full-time show was just me. Look at it. Oh, no. Yes, well, who's that? Loren? Into the 92nd minute. Palace ball in. Corner to Palace.
It's a promise.
Yeah. Away, man. Right, time. No, I didn't see that. Here's a stat for you. Burnley are the first team to go 2-0 down in the first half of a Premier League game, but still lead by half-time since Hull City against West Ham United in November 2009.
Hey, you got to know that. Liverpool City, 12-1.
Wedding all over again.
Yeah,
93rd minute. 92 minutes and 40 seconds we are on my stream. If they give it Edwards, I was, to be fair,
not fouls have been a bit fouled in the
I were questioning the sanity of all the Burnley fans who have gone down to Selhurst Park on a Wednesday. They have been rewarded with a win, to be fair. We hope. Just realised what I did again. "93 minutes and 40 seconds. There is 1 minute, 20 seconds left.
He's also
Time to go.
minutes ago. Here we go.
Minutes ago. Right, go on.
What was that?
Donkey. My phone's just buzzed. Not gonna look at it. It's just buzzed again. It must be the full-time graphic. That's what it'll be. That's what it'll be. Not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rick, full time. Oh. That's never a free kick. Come on, what a pace!
Is he won?
Yeah! Has he won? Yes! Come on! What a fucking win, that is! Dragged to the fucking backside. Get him in the air. The first time in 108 days that Burnley won in the Premier League. The comments can come back on. Yes, Jack McCallum sent a tenner. Go on! Up the Clarets. Love you, Scott Parker. Says Naughty Kitty. What a save that was by Dubravka. Martin Dubravka. I need to tweet about that. Martin Dubravka.
Parker is absolutely.
He's just got a new fucking contract, that's why.
Oh, they're all going on to fans now.
What a win. It's just a shame it's taken 16 games to get a win. And it's such a shame that we are so late in the season. So late in the season to be able to do something. Let's have a quick look at the league table. We can now without jinxing it, can't we, really? Nathan Rogers has just messaged the TurfCast group and put, well, slap my arse and call me Charlie. We've won a game of football. Yes, Lewis. Jesus Christ, 108 days. Get in, boys. What a win. What a save up the Clarets. Yes, absolutely, Lewis. Genuinely. What a save that was for Martin Dubravka. Sunderland 0, Liverpool 1. Just in case anyone's wondering, the games are finished. Aston Villa 1, Brighton 0, Crystal Palace 2, Burnley 3. Come on! Man City 3, Fulham 0, and Nottingham Forest 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. So that means we should be 9 points adrift of safety. I will quickly bring it on screen for you guys to see at the same time that I see it. Jesus, I can't see while it's doing that. 18, 27, yep, 9 points adrift. 9 points adrift. It's still unassailable. Let's have it right. But wow, what a start! Hey, look, listen. I do think it's still unassailable. I do still think we're going to go down, but at least we're going to go down now with maybe a bit of passion, maybe a bit of fight. Maybe we can actually do something and get in there. Absolutely fantastic. Right. Anyway, let's change it up. Let's get rid of that. Let's bring that in before we get started. Just want to remind you all, midnight, get that in there. Scan the QR code. You bet £10, get 30 for the bets. You can get it in for the next time. But anyway, this is now. So we'll start from here. Hello, everyone. Welcome along to the full-time show. Burnley have won at Crystal Palace. We're getting some donations coming in. Absolutely fantastic. Reese Nunn 9641 says, put the contract on the table. Let him write whatever he wants. Parker's at the wheel. Can we not? Can we not actually? But no, genuinely, what a win! It's just so frustrating. It's come so late in the season. It's just so frustrating. It's come so late in the season because we have genuinely gone so long without a win that I forgot what it felt like. Get in there, Burnley. Bring on Mansfield, says Nick in the comments. Absolutely. Attention now turns to the FA Cup. Congratulations, marching on together. I'm sure the Leeds fans are going to be happy with that one. Says the Smith MAF. Sorry, mate. Says Reece. Yeah, you did, mate. You did, didn't you? David Talkins says, what a result away from home. Can we play you every week? It's a win. My arse was twittering. My arse as well, David. Hope you are well, though, mate. But yeah, genuinely, like I said, there was a stat earlier on. Nobody has done what we just did since 2008. Nobody has gone 2-0 down in the first half and then still been winning at half time. So as much criticism as I have given Parker over the last 16 games, as much criticism as I give Alan Pace over the last 16 games, sometimes you've just got to take your hat off and say, fair play, lads. That was fantastic. And thank you for the win as well, because I genuinely forgot what it felt like. So we genuinely now have something to be happy about, which just feels very, very weird. Very, very weird. It genuinely feels weird. It's been that long since we have had a win. But brilliant. Fantastic. Martin Dubravka with a brilliant save at the end. Hannibal was fantastic and things like that. I genuinely thought we were absolutely sensational. We really, really were sensational. In that second half, get in there. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Proper Barclays football match, says Tim. Both ends. Hannibal, the Manable, will never get shut at Parker now, says Kat. It's worrying that the first thing that some of us have been thinking of is what a win. But bloody hell, we're not going to get rid of him now. And that just shows our poor. But fingers crossed, like I said, I've given the man credit, and I will say fair enough. Not sure how much he changed in that first half. He could have done. We'll have to wait to see what his post-match interview has done. If I'm still live at the time, I'll go through it and tell you what he said. But absolutely fantastic. I mean, why am I getting grief off people here? Like, I've just noticed that this guy, Amir Stansfield Mushtak, like, he's unfollowed us now. He did follow us earlier. He's unfollowed us. Here's how the TurfCast lads think today will go when I put that picture up. In fact, it's on here. I'm happy to say I got it wrong. Fucking buzzing, we got it wrong. We all got it wrong. After 16 games without a win, we got it wrong. Fucking like, what are we supposed to do? Predict a win? I'm buzzing we've won, obviously. Anyways, quote tweeted it when we've gone 3-2 up at the match, like he's Billy Big Bollocks, and gone fuming. This lot are absolutely fuming. I see him on the turf sometimes, you know. Anyway, we'll move away from that before I say something I shouldn't say, shall we? But why would you give? Anyway, whatever. But yeah, why would any of us be fuming? It's a prediction. Anyway, that's annoyed me. That I shouldn't have gone on Twitter. Buzzing with the win. Get in there, Burnley. Absolutely fantastic. Jordan Rushworth, I've seen you fighting for your life on Twitter as well, mate. Me and you both, pal. Me and you both. Says no one has won more 1943 kicks off Parker than Burnley this season. Incredible resilience and second half to see it. Send Dubravka one of your beers, Joe. Yes, Martin, if you're watching this, I know you're not because you're at Selhurst. I have a Moretta with your name on it. Tomorrow the club will be announcing the season ticket pricing. Genuinely, mate, just you watch this space. I've told you, they were waiting for a win. They were waiting for a win. I'm just going to respond to that, Amir, you know. I'm just going to respond to him. Why is it on capitals? Because I'm so excited. No, fuck it. I'm not going to do it. I'm fighting with myself here. This is the price you pay without sounding arrogant. This is the price you pay when you have the biggest page going. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just predict we're going to win week in, week out. Absolute gimp. Absolute gimp. I'll be telling him to his face as well. Anyway, I've said too much already. Worrell made a difference at the back, says Tim. Burnley Lad 1882 says, we are staying up. We are staying up. Get in. Maybe Andrew is the issue, says Dion. Too much pressure on the team without positive predictions. Exactly. Come on, Joe. Let's just enjoy tonight. I'm trying, mate. Just getting a bit of grief on Twitter off some people who haven't got a clue and have unfollowed us just because we predicted Burnley to get beat after a 16-game unbeaten run. Pathetic. Hannibal Medjby Fans TV says, Hannibal in your bloody head. But yes, fantastic. Let's go through it then. First off, obviously that's where all the action happened. Obviously, we were very, very poor in the first half. In the first 30 minutes of the first half, let's have it right. We were very, very poor. When we went 2-0 down, we completely deserved to be 2-0 down. We had offered absolutely nothing. I'm not sure what particularly changed. I'm not sure because obviously we didn't make any changes at that point, but we did just suddenly become a bit more threatening, a bit more attack-minded. We were absolutely superb after we went 2-0 down. And we went, I wouldn't say we deserved to go in at half-time 3-2 up. We were absolutely fantastic in that second half of the first half, or at least the last 15 minutes anyway. Brandon Mann says, I understand the D-heads are getting upset because little or Burnley to show the FA Cup winners how it's done, pal, but just enjoy this one. Get it, Burnley. Question, Joe, did Hannibal get booked tonight? I'll just very quickly check for you, mate, but I didn't think he did. Let's have a quick look. Sorry, this is awful TV for you all, isn't it? Awful TV. Did anybody get booked? No Burnley player got booked. Oh, Hannibal did get booked! What the hell? Yeah, he did. I must have missed that. Yeah, sorry, mate. Hannibal did get booked. I don't remember that. Hannibal Medjby Fans TV in the chat says, yes, he did. John Corbett says, yeah, decent. He did, as I predicted, third of the stream. Hannibal got a yellow for kicking the ball away, I think. Robbie's finally back. Thoughts on that game, please, mate? You can tell he's not a streamer. Absolutely god awful. I'll tell you what, though. Let me know your thoughts in the chat because we need to do one thing. Man of the match. Who is your man of the match, Robbie? I think I've already heard yours several times. You can give ours if you want.
It's got to be Hannibal in class today. Great goal. The track kicking it allowed to just off.
Yeah.
He played well and he skinned Adam Wharton alive. No one remembers that during the game.
I do.
But yeah, easy your head.
Hannibal. I don't know. I want to give it to Bravka for that save at the end, but I do agree with you there, Robbie, on the Hannibal shout. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I do think he played very well, and I have just been thinking, saying before in previous streams that I would be playing him more often. I would be playing him. First goal changed it, unbelievable. But the third really changed it. Yeah, to be fair, you're probably all right. That first goal where we got the goal, probably against the runner player at the time, it just made us think, get in there, like we can actually do it. We can actually do it. Hannibal man of the match says Liam Beach. I'm well happy, can't believe it. Lewis Thompson said today it just proved it doesn't matter about who's the better team and who plays the better football, it's who put the balls in the back of the net. I mean, I guess it's always been that, to be fair, mate. JWP easily. Edward says David Gill. Hannibal says Lee. Bravka says Robbo. He's in your head. So that's obviously a vote for Hannibal. Hannibal, man of the match. Hannibal, of course. Come on. Man of the match. Bravka for the save. Did he do much? I mean, he wasn't for that save, obviously. I don't remember him making any great save. Fantastic save. Brilliant. But did he do anything else apart from that? I don't remember him making any. I'm not saying he should have, he's messed up or anything, but I don't remember him making any other saves. Any other saves, really, apart from that. Edwards says Rory speaks. Edwards was awesome too. So just reading something. Ken Dean BFC says Hannibal. Ben Hall, Hannibal. A random man says, so happy we got this one over the line, Joe. Come on, I'm going to be hyped for next week. Claret Benji says, you reckon Pierce may speak up as last time he did when we beat Wolves? In a weird way, I hope he does, because I reckon he'll get more grief than anything else if he starts chatting now. But we'll see. As I've said earlier in the stream, I do think now will be the time when they announce the season to get price increases, because they know it's like now a good moment where fans are happy, and they've not been able to do it for so long. So just wait, see if they come out this week or maybe next week after we beat Mansfield as well. Fingers crossed we do. So yeah, fingers crossed. Obviously, we managed to get over the line. You can't not want Burnley to win, even if it keeps Parker with us. No, I've never said I didn't want Burnley to win, Chris. I don't know where that's come from. Obviously, I would still want him gone. I don't think today changes much in terms of that. We then go and beat Mansfield and then win 2-3 games, and I'll change my mind. We'll see. There's a Palace fan in the chat. Just want to say, it's a West Ham fan. Don't be to offend you. I just want to say, as a West Ham fan, instead of more last week, I thought the Burnley fans were brilliant. Good luck for the remainder of the season. Thank you, mate. Really do appreciate that. I predicted Anthony to score, says John. Man of the match is Medbrett, says Hannibal. I wish Hannibal would. Says Andrew. Hannibal or Anthony. Not bad for some toddlers there, says Lewis. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Delighted, absolutely delighted with the win, despite what Amir says on Twitter, the prick. But absolutely over the moon with that. Incoming tweets from Pace, JJ, and Dude Perfect. Dude Perfect. Not heard their name for a while. Are they still in with us? I don't know. Fingers crossed they are, because one of them follows me on Instagram, so I'll tell that. Random man is responding to the West Ham fan. He says, hope you stay up, honestly, but we'd love to see London Stadium in the Championship. All they are in it, but West Ham as a club cannot hate them. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably end the stream there, because we have been live now for 2.5 hours. I'm not sure I'll bother clipping that last bit up as the full-time show and putting it out, but those of you who've been watching have enjoyed it. But we will be getting some fan reactions in now from the likes of Nathan and Andrew and hopefully some more. But we'll see. DCFC UC says, hey man, been a fan of the channel for a while. Well done. Please relegate Forest up the Clarets. I won't hold your breath, mate. Just make sure Blackburn get relegated from the Championship, though. That's all you can do. We are staying up, says Bad Girl Rebel. And Mudstrucker says, don't DP still sponsor the junior kit? I think they do, actually. Now I think about it, because my little boy's got one. So, yeah, absolutely. Get in there, Clarets. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I won't be doing the pre-game show. I'll be doing sort of like a preview show of the Mansfield game, just me on my own, going through some stuff and team news and things like that. Fingers crossed, obviously, we get the win over them. Proud Londoner says, what job is on Jacob in a Burnley shirt from West Ham fan? Yeah, not seen enough of him, to be honest with you. Not seen enough of him, to be honest with you. So ask me again in a few weeks. But yeah, absolutely over the moon with that win. Fantastic win from Burnley. Maybe, just maybe, this is where the season starts. But unfortunately, we are 9 points adrift still. So it's unfortunate that it's come so late. But yeah, Mansfield watch along, Joe, says John. That's probably not even streamed anywhere, is it, mate? There won't be a Mansfield watch along, I'll be honest with you, John. There won't be an Everton or Chelsea one either, because they're going to be at them games. Comes to the home games as well. I've got a season ticket. So unfortunately, there won't actually be a watch along for a while, which is a shame, because I do get more views off this, and I do actually really enjoy doing them. It's a much better place to me than just sat there sort of like having a look through Twitter while I'm on the match, which is what I normally do. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. So I really do appreciate everyone who's watched. I massively appreciate all the donors. I'll just quickly go through them all again. Naughty Kit, Lewis Thompson, Jovic, Jack McCallum, Snooker World Champion, Jovic again, JW, Jack McCallum, Jensen BFC became a member, Jack McCallum, Lewis Thompson, and Reese Nunn. Shout out to all of you. Thank you very, very much. Well in, Joe. Come on, Burnley, says Random Man. Thanks, Joe, says John. Nathan in the chat. Have you seen the comments on Twitter, Nathan? I'm going to message you now on TurfCast in the WhatsApp group. People absolutely coming for us just because we predicted Burnley to get beat after we hadn't won in 16 games. Pathetic. But Nathan, thank you, mate. He says, the one game I don't get my shift covered and we go and bloody win, this club will be the death of me. Also, the one game that Andrew actually predicted us to get beat. And then we do go and win. Hold on. Scott Parker's currently chatting. No, it's not. It's Martin Keown. What an idiot. I was just going to quickly go through that. But anyway, we'll end the stream there. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thanks, everyone, for listening. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.